Testing, I can hear me. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay, now
Yeah.
we're good.
Good. Are we live yet? So they can hear us now? Perfect.
And is there a single mute or is it two?
Perfect. All right, guys. Well, we're about to get kicked off here. This is Matt here, and I have my friend and person commentating with me tonight, fellow player. You guys might know him as Bone on the stream. This is Daryl Warner.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, pleasure. All right, guys. Well, let's get started. We got Patty's Smack game tonight here on this May 19th, Monday. Is it Monday or Tuesday?
It's Monday.
Perfect. I lose track of my days.
Monday is Patty Mac.
Let's see here. There's a table. Looks like it's a full game. You got, well, we're going to probably introduce everybody here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 200 max buy-in. No stratos, no bomb pots. Sounds simple enough.
My kind of game.
Yeah.
Dopey in seat 1.
Dope.
Rhino's in 2. Patty's in 3.
Yep.
James is in 4. Chris is in 5. Who's that in 6?
Oh, that's Oscar, right?
Yeah.
Oscar's in 6. Yeah. Who's in 7?
Oh,
that's
Chesos Picassos.
Chesos Picassos. That's Chris, and then we got Quack in 8 and DJ in 9. Kyle will be Quack. Yep. I guess he's looking for the Ducks tonight.
Yeah. This is excited. He wants to hit that Flush Frenzy.
Yeah, before we get too deep into this, we want to take a moment to thank the local Albertsons here off of 35 and 35 in Alsbury for the chicken and all the food. Melissa and what was the other woman's name?
Brooklyn.
Thank you very much, Melissa and Brooklyn, and all the fellows who helped out with that. It's much appreciated, and everybody's been enjoying it. So I want to send a thank you to them.
Yeah, it was awesome. If you've never had their fried chicken, go check it out.
It is quite slamming. As a guy I used to work with would say about food, it's always slamming. Yep, exactly. That's also a movie.
Do you eat salmon, Lorenzo?
No, he does not. He's on a very restricted diet.
Yeah, I already messed it up, but we'll do better.
I did it right. I already did that. I'm already on top of things. Yeah. I already did it. No, not at all. I'm trying to get back to this hand because we're trying to talk about poker. So
poker going, yeah.
I think the pair of sixes on the river for Miz, aka Oscar, is going to get there. So see if I guess I'll check it down. He's going to show it on his first hand.
Yep, $35 pot.
Let's go. Can't win them all if you don't win the first one.
I think they'll go up from there.
Yeah.
A little warm-up hand.
So, Daryl, as we go into the second hand, what else has been keeping you busy? I mean, I guess we got summertime around the corner, and any other projects or activities you've been doing?
Oh, my work keeps me busy. I have to go to the office twice a week, but the rest of the week I'm online too much for work.
There we go.
Play a little bit of poker, play a little bit of chess.
Yes, I do enjoy going to the local Razzoos here in Crowley and playing in the chess.
It's Boo Race.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Don't send them to Razzoos.
My bad.
You're all right.
Brain failed me on that one.
Boo Race in Crowley on Wednesday.
Boo Race in Crowley, yes. Yeah, I absolutely went, and last night I played a young kid who's probably definitely half my age or younger, and he just absolutely destroyed me. But I had a great time.
I've got some good kids, yeah.
No, they're doing fantastic.
All right, what do we got here? We got a couple of aces, actually 3 of them, and Patty Mac's got my favorite. Queen Jack is suited
in hearts, DJ, and we do have the flush frenzy in play, so people are definitely trying to hit these flushes. There's a 10,000 currently jackpot if you can catch all 4 suit flushes within the 4-hour window. So
yeah, they got an hour left and then it restarts. So
but you never know. Sometimes you can get them back-to-back hands. They can get them fast.
I've seen it.
So right now,
Dopey's got his pair of 8s. That's going to be good enough.
He wins it. So far, not too much blood has been shed, but we're going. We're going to see what happens. Hey, Jason, what's going on? What are you doing tonight?
Yeah, if you're out there, chime in on the chat. We like to
Yeah.
hear from you. It keeps us on our toes.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm joined here tonight with Bone, Daryl, and he is here in the booth with me, and we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna watch the poker. So
Hopefully they know me by now. I've done it a few times in here with Patty Mac.
absolutely. Your son definitely knows you. Is he out there watching tonight by chance?
He said he'd try. He's doing a job. I think he was in Meridian, Texas this evening, but he'll be coming back.
Yeah.
Hopefully in time.
We're doing the same thing, Jason. I don't have the dog with me, but I have a beer with me, so I'm right there with you. Oh, there we go, Kevin. Appreciate that. Sorry you could barely hear us last week, and sorry for the short stream, but we're doing our best over here.
Yeah, Lorenzo's on top of it this week. We got all the audio working.
He's always batting 1,000. So, on this end, it looks like we get some action here because we got 2 spade flush draws, and Quack here definitely likes it because he has the best flush draw. But like I said, they're all chasing this flush frenzy. So,
and Ace King's not going anywhere on this board.
Yeah, so this one's going to the term multi-way, and there it is. Oh, let's what a huge card for Quack.
Well, Miz is pretty confident.
Yeah, well, he's found out real fast where he's at, and unfortunately for Miz, he cannot win this hand. I guess I stand corrected. On a miracle 7 of spades, he can cake it back.
It's coming now that you said that.
Well,
that right?
Yeah, so
I saw it last night in the tournament. One of the guys hit it.
I said he was dead, but
nope.
No, and it was live because, like I said, it showed up there. If it was actually burned somewhere, or if it was in somebody's hand, it would say that he was drawing dead.
That's cool. I like that. Never noticed that before. Y'all got all the gadgets back here. I need to learn the software.
Yeah, it takes us a while to kind of sort through it ourselves. North Dakota. I was actually born in North Dakota. A small trivia fact. I was born in Minot, and haven't been there since I was probably born, but that's where I was.
Never been.
That's where they have like an Air Force base out there, I'm pretty sure, or some kind of military base. And
now I'm going to show you my ignorance. Is that where Mount Rushmore is?
I think Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota.
South Dakota. I don't know the difference.
So, I mean, I've never been there either. I need to go there. I think it'd be fun to drive through that state. I heard it's beautiful. Yeah. All right. Well,
your hand
did Miz, did he reload, or was he not quite? I guess he wasn't quite covered on what Quack had in his stack. So I guess
he's showing to only. Did he reload? No, I guess
I think
he had him covered.
Yeah, he just has a little bit less. So let's see. I've seen this guy spin it up plenty of times. So if anybody can do it, Miz can do it.
Oh yeah, they're just getting started.
Yeah. Hasos Picasso's picks up the 8s. I like. He's wearing the jersey, Dallas 88 Irving jersey.
Yeah, I heard him giving some 49er fans some grief earlier.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He does really good photography and work, and has his own business. But he says he does it for like the bands, the touring bands and stuff. He'll go to shows and take all the pictures and stuff like that. It's really cool.
Yeah, I think he's one of the sponsors. I think we have a sponsor.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can try to weasel my way into getting some tickets to go see the show somewhere when they come through town.
Jason, all you have to do is call and get on the list. Tell them you want to play the Patty Max live stream on Monday and be here by 6:30 on the day of, and you're in.
Yeah, we'll call and get you on for next week for sure. So we'd love to have you. And we got the Jacks pair, and then Hasos is still in the lead here. He's got the Jacks and 8s. He's in good shape against these hands. Michael's pulling for Patty. Well, everyone's pulling for Patty.
How can you not pull for Patty?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Nice bet, Hasos. He takes it down.
Runner. Doing good.
No, we're up here in South Fort Worth, technically Burlington, Texas. That's where we're at. So come by when you get a chance to. We'll be here.
Home of Kelly Clarkson.
It is home of Kelly Clarkson. That is not a. I used to temporarily. I was working here close by at Alcon years ago, and I worked with a lot of people that were from this area. And a couple of girls I was working with, or women I worked with, they actually were in the same class as Kelly Clarkson. They talked about it occasionally. So, from Justin to Kelly, or whatever that was back in that day, that time period.
Yeah, can you believe they made a movie? It's hilarious.
Yeah, what's that? Isn't that movie? What's that rated on? Lorenzo. How many stars did Siskel and Ebert give that one? From Justin to Kelly.
Oh, 4 out of 4.
Yeah. He says it got a perfect score.
You'd be surprised at the movies Roger Ebert enjoyed.
Jason, to this game, Patty Max, this is a 200 max buy-in, but we in our regular 1-2 game, it's 300 max. You can buy up to 300, and we also spread 1-3 here as well.
His top 2 pair, he went all in.
You all in with 2 pair? Let's
Yep, he did. All in with pair of 3s.
Well, he might just get this one through. Nobody else really flopped anything. Yeah, for the live stream, Jason, it's 200. On this one, we do a couple different live streams here. This is one we do on Mondays, Patty Max. We do another guy named Caleb host another one on Wednesdays, and we have some selective temporary live streams throughout the month that might not go every week, but we kind of will get them in when we can. We have the interest to.
Thursday was one, right?
Yes, Thursday was the Congress one. That's correct. That's actually hosted by a game named Sean. I don't. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we service animals are welcome in the room. As long, yeah, I don't think there's ever been an issue with that. So.
Unless it's a service snake. I don't think they want service snakes.
Emotional support snake. That might be a stretch, especially if it's venomous. Patty Mac with a 9-6 of hearts. These guys have some flush draws. We got suited flush and clubs for Miz, and then Baby Huey has diamond flushes, and these guys are going for the flush frenzy, so they'll be in here for sure. And DJ likes to mix it up with 7 deuce.
Patty folded his Happy Meal. I can't believe it.
He folded that hard draw. See, he flopped pair of 9s too. He's already missing out.
DJ is one of the players that's actually hit the flush frenzy. He did it on the live stream.
Yeah,
2 months back.
He's done it. He actually don't. Yeah, like I said, that was a really that was a pretty cool night because he did it right here on the stream.
Yeah, I was playing on the table when he did it.
I remember that. I do remember that. You were there in the 1 seat or 9 seat, I believe.
No, I think it was in the 1 seat.
It was in the 1 seat. Okay.
Yeah.
I know
Somehow I always drew the 1 seat every time.
I remember a lot of times I always thought you said either 1 or 9 to the dealer.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. It's been really
fun. Yeah. Well, if you just want to get on your phone and Google it, it'll be on just Google Poker House Fort Worth, and that phone number will be right there. First thing that pops up.
Get the Poker Atlas app on your phone. It's got a lot of good information about the tournaments and the cash games they play here at Fort Worth.
Thank you for bringing that up. That's absolutely a true statement, and there'll be plenty of information as far as like what games are for, whether it's our live stream or the tournaments we run daily. That has lots of good information on there.
Got a couple players with diamonds,
and there's Rhino with hearts.
Miz is going to make it $11 with his King Jack.
The Yo 11, as they say, frontline winner.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's all right. Going to the flop here.
I'm already down $15.
I always forget that Jake's a left-handed dealer.
That hits absolutely no one.
That was a whiff for everybody. But it's usually the person who stabs first is going to be successful. So Rhino calls. And then he caught the queen.
There you go, Rhino.
Oh, well, we appreciate that, Jason. That was very kind of you to say.
Rhino's going to get punished for calling the turn. Miz hits the king on the river.
Yep, Kevin, that's also a true statement. When you register on Poker Atlas for the tournaments, your name pops up on the display monitor instantly. It is pretty slick. Did Rhino win that? I was looking at the
No, Rhino got drawn out on. There's a king on the river. Miz took it. Yep.
And then not. Wow.
Wasn't that proud with all them spades out there? Don't say you bet I run away.
So, you ever thought about maybe doing like a little fun like a chess tournament up there throughout the month, or just kind of just having a little fun with that, or just for nothing crazy, but just for the competition wise?
I have thought of it. It's really hard to do in the space I have with only 3 hours.
Yeah, that's true too.
And there's so many clubs around that do it so much better than I could.
Oh,
I treat my club as more of a
recreation for sure. Just,
warm up practice. A lot of people come to play before their tournaments.
look at all the spades that are out in this hand.
Yeah, let's hope for a spade flop.
Yeah, because you know, baby Hugh will love it too. Even though he only has one spade in his hand, he's got the best spade, the ace of spades.
Ace king of diamonds makes it $8. Some low bets tonight. I like it.
Yes, you can, Jason. Absolutely, you can get yourself your own nickname, as long as it's like relatively family appropriate. Well, you can choose whatever name you want. Well, not the spades, but the clubs come out. Rhino, good
Queen
flop.
6, two pair.
Top two pair. Hostos is in there. Yeah.
I don't blame him with the
No,
ace
of
king.
course not. You can drill an ace right here. Doesn't do it, but club's in there. Rhino still likes his hand. Hey, there you go. We got you. That's your nickname when you come and play. We'll put it in. Hopefully you're joking. If you're not joking, I'm sorry to hear about that.
I don't think he's joking.
I don't think he's joking at all either. Sorry about you.
Top and bottom. Both top and middle.
I guess when he wins a hand, you can give him a high 3.
Yep,
Top,
exactly.
top two. Queen 6. Top two would be top down.
David, you say you missed it. You should come play again.
Yeah, well, come back, David. We'll be here. We're here, man. Everybody's welcome.
I'm going to play again in a couple of weeks. Probably. I've taken a few weeks off. Let everybody else get in there.
Yeah.
It gets boring with the same players every week.
It is nice to have a little variety, but that's like I said, if you enjoy playing it, then we want everybody there who enjoys playing it. That's pretty funny, Jason. Get in there and try to. You should get a discount for that.
DJ got a 5-4 diamonds. That's a nice hand. One of my favorites, actually. Those little suited connectors.
When they hit hard, they definitely hit hard.
Yeah, they're easy to get away from. Either flop it or you don't.
Well, I know he flopped the. Yep, like I said, he's got.
There you go.
Needs a 3, needs an 8. Can catch maybe a diamond on the turn to catch a backdoor flush draw. Hostos is going to bet it for you 11. Dopey's in there. Oh, pairs to 6. Dopey's still in the lead. 7s and 6s. Hostos has a decent straight draw on himself. He needs to actually catch that 10.
I like that bet by Dopey. That's
Yeah.
a good amount to put him to the test, but DJ calls and no luck.
Yep. DJ misses on the straight draw. Ten hands. That was the 10th hand. Moving right along.
Wow, that went fast.
Went really fast. Yeah, 8 would have made an interesting turn card for sure. If he would have hit the bottom side of the straight.
Probably come a little later. Already the first one. I think our text message at 11 in the morning.
Kyle and Dopey in the green. Everybody else down a little bit.
Yeah, it's all negligible. Some of these people are just down basically what they've
The blinds.
Yeah.
The other one, I can't remember what
Person who has had the worst luck so far has been Miz when he had that smaller flush against Kyle's or Quack Quack's larger flush.
Yeah.
Found the news. Yeah. There you go. CB has a nice little ace deuce of spades and 3 bets it. Picasso's is definitely called ace 6 of diamonds.
I like the Jack 10 of diamonds.
Yep. A lot of diamonds out though. A lot of diamonds are spoken for because DJ even has diamonds.
Oh, there's 3 players with diamonds. Yeah. Put some diamonds on the board.
That would be fireworks if diamonds come out. Oh my!
Look at that!
And how did that happen?
Straight flush draw.
But look at
that.
baby Hugh. He flops the straight.
Right.
He flopped the nuts.
Right. Dopey's got an up and down
So
straight
these
flush
guys,
draw.
we're up against 3 guys who have flush draws,
And the other guy's got an ace high draw.
and the other guy has flopped the best hand. Hassos puts it in.
Oh my goodness! It could be a big pot.
Well, he's got DJ and actually in a really bad shape. But the problem is baby Huey. He has it, and it's like he's got to like his chances to fade it because they're all sharing the diamonds. He has to like it, but there's probably a few diamonds still left in the deck, so he's got to sweat him and fade him. Dopey he actually has the gutter too, and 8 would give him the best straight. You can catch it.
Exactly. Yeah. 8 of diamonds.
So it's not just the flush draw for him.
Yeah, he 8.
Yeah, Huey's all in. I'm gonna make sure I'm not getting confused. So, baby Huey, what seat is he in exactly right now? What is it? Is he in the?
I think he's in the 6th seat.
He's in the 6th seat. Okay, yeah, that's right. Because his money's already in there, so he has to be in the 6th seat. I thought that was Oscar or Miz in the 6th seat, but maybe that.
I don't think he could have scripted a better flop for this hand.
Oh, this is just one of those. This is one of those almost setup hands for sure.
Yeah, no matter who loses, you're going to feel bad for him because there's no escaping it.
I will say this though: if there's any diamond that comes on the turn, Hassos will just shut the hand out. I mean, it's over. Well,
Unless it's the 8 of diamonds.
that's true too. I said that, and then you definitely corrected me that you're all right about that. He's not drawing dead.
Yeah, your little thing says live up there. So
he's in the 5 seat, correct, baby Huey?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, Chris is in 5.
No, Chris is in 5. Okay, so
Got to be 6.
He's in the 6. That's right. Miz is in the 7.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, maybe baby Hugh's in 4. Yeah, he's in 4.
Okay, 4. I thought that's what I originally thought.
Yeah, Chris is in 5.
And we are getting these pots right.
Well, must be flush, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't for baby Huey, Hassos would have those other hands in really bad shape. But
It's a pot right there. I can't remember what I had. Let me get my cards.
if there's a side pot because they have more money, he'll appreciate the small side pot having the best of that chance of winning that at least. It's just so funny to me. I was like, well, there's a lot of diamonds out, and sure enough, they still came with diamond flush on the flop. I was just like, unreal. So we got, just looking at, we got 8 diamonds out, so 5 are left or so.
Hand number 10, we already have a $650 pot.
There will be blood this hand, I promise you. There will be blood. Oh, that was red. It was red. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And Hassos will sweep it all. He takes the whole pot.
Yeah.
He knows that wasn't a good roll. And then he shows this. Oh my. And I'm sure both Dopey and DJ are just a little stunned at that. How did that diamond roll off?
Well, DJ especially. I know he's having the diamonds and then getting beat at the end is tough.
So Jason, yes, we do membership fees. We have 2 options. The daily fee is $10 a day, and for $30 you get a monthly membership, and you're good for the calendar month until it expires the following month. So those are the options as far as the membership fees go.
First visit's free, so
yeah, why not? I'll comp your first visit for sure.
Just tell him.
Just say Matt said I'm comping. He's comping my first visit, and then give the place a go. See. A little free trial and error, and then after that, decide if you want to keep coming back.
You will. Once you're here once, you want to come back. So they get you that first one's free.
Exactly. That's how every casino gets just filthy rich. Is that they want that person to hit that jackpot the first day they come.
Absolutely.
That's the goal. Do I know how to do it? Not really. Unfortunately, but what I can do for you is I can take over for Lorenzo and I'll do it as he does it. Sorry guys, I was getting questions about technology in the back room. Oh, you're fine, Lorenzo. I can take that over if you need me to. All right, guys. I'm going to be here, but I'm going to let Daryl run the ranks for just a second because I got to help out with Lorenzo and backfill his position. So,
yeah, I'll try to fill the air as much as I can.
You're doing a great job. Don't worry about that.
$10 a day. Yeah, but that's just if you're going to pay by the day. And most people just pay the $30 and come as many times as they want during the month, which is for some people a lot. So how does the house make money? So there is money that comes out of the tournament prize pools towards the house, a small amount. And then if you're playing cash games, you pay for your time in your seat. And it's $13 an hour if you just pay by the hour, or you can buy it down to $10 an hour if you buy in bulk. Like if you buy 10 hours, it's $100 for the cash games.
Almost every single hand I've had, it's been hard to diamond. That's what I need. Oh, well.
Plus, they keep it cool in here and they sell hoodies. I know I bought one my first visit.
I've had plenty of opportunities. I've sat here for diamonds, for sure. And I show them a picture of my grandson.
So Hassos is way in the lead. That was a big pot.
One of those hands. Nothing you can do about it. I'd make the same call.
See if Patty Mac wants to get in here with King 9. Yeah, it's definitely better than what you pay at the casinos. Pocket 10s for Hassos. Play his heater and raise it up a little bit. So it depends on the stream. And the Patty Mac game, it's a $200 max buy-in. I think on Wednesday nights they do some kind of stack match, but I don't know the percentage.
All right, I'm back there. I'll apologize for that.
Hassos just flopped a set of 10s.
Oh, yeah? Oh, my gosh. She's running on fire.
Yes.
Like fire right now.
Unfortunately, nobody's got anything.
To answer your question, Jason, on Patty's stream, it's actually 200 max, even if there's no match to stack in this one. We do have other streams that do have like match to stack features though. But this one is just 200 max buy-in.
Yeah, if you want to play a little bigger game, the Wednesday game is
Caleb's
the game.
game is a match to stack.
Yeah.
Or 75% match stack, excuse me. So not quite match, but more or less match to stack.
Katie, you got any sugar-free Red Bull today? Katie, can I get an ultra, please?
What are the odds of flopping a set when you have a pocket pair? I used to know that.
It's like, I don't know, 13%. I mean, it's like 1 in 10. I feel like roughly in that area, maybe a little bit better than that. All I know is I've definitely, for whatever reason, it seems like it's a lot easier to flop them. I mean, granted, I know you have like more cards, like you have like 2 pairs to flop sets with, but like I feel like when I play Hold'em a lot, like I said, it's all relative because I don't play a lot of Hold'em these days. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe my perception.
You're a mixed game specialist.
Well, yeah. Well, I try to be, or that's being generous, but I definitely prefer mixed games. Absolutely.
So, Jason, I don't commentate on the other days. Matt does some. Patty Mac is usually back here on Wednesday night.
He is.
He just wanted to play tonight, so I stepped in to help him out.
Jason, that might be correct. 18% chance. Yeah. Dopey flopping top 2 pair. Another huge hand. He's gonna it's gonna bet it for $75.
DJ's got spades.
Oh, DJ does. And,
So does Miz.
Miz never made a flush draw. He didn't like.
Poor Miz. Please don't put a spade.
And they both rip it in on their flush draws. Oh gosh, this could get bloody. The good news for Dopey is they really don't have any other backdoor draws. So, like, I mean, it's like they
spade or no spade.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the chances if it comes no spade, the chances that Dopey wins this is basically 99%.
But maybe we'll get like a 5-5.
Yeah.
That?
I mean, if it comes 10-4 or 9-5, that could do it, but that's still slim.
I'm rooting for Miz to get back a little bit of his money. I like action, but I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Oh, for sure. No, I don't want anybody losing the rent money, but it is fun to see the chips flying in the middle, though, for sure.
Probably not supposed to root back here, but I do. But just a hand-by-hand basis, not an overall basis.
Sure.
Jason says 78%.
To flop in a set?
I don't think so.
That might be a little high.
I think 18 was about right.
All right. Yeah. So they're dead to the spade. And DJ, yeah. Oh
my gosh.
Oh, gosh. The max blood pain, DJ. He was not smiling. Now he is smiling.
Yeah, that.
He's not even smiling now. It looks like he's still like,
redeems him from the last one where he got sucked out on the end.
Well, Mark DJ down for spades. He has it. All right.
Fortunately for Miz, that puts him on the felt. So we'll see if he rebuys.
We will see if he rebuys.
I expect he will. I see money in his hand. So.
Oh yeah, for the yeah, you're right. He probably wasn't that great a shape for him to hold. Absolutely. Camilla, we miss you. Where are you, young lady? How is Ecuador? Talk to me.
Camilla. Hey, we made the playoffs in softball. It's this Thursday. You should come watch.
Yeah, and you should come back because we might go to the World Series, the Stanley Cup Finals, when the Stars get there against that, and here in a couple of weeks. So come back for that too. We'll all get tickets.
Phone, your hand's still.
I'll probably have to dip into either buy it on a credit card or dip into my savings, one of the two, because they probably will not be cheap.
Just pull it out of your poker winnings.
Wow.
I know you got that big wad of cash.
It's misleading. You keep all the small bills on the outside. Very few big
Monopoly
bills.
Money in the middle.
Exactly. That was the classic scene from Kingpin.
Right.
What do you disrespect the game by betting for money you don't even have? That was a great scene. We'll be here, Camilla. We miss you. Ace four. We're getting suited cards. We got ace four hearts. DJ has 5-4 clubs.
There's my 5-4 suited.
Yeah. Baby Huey has a big hand. He's got jacks.
Oh, he just calls with
Ju-
jacks.
just calls with jacks. Does not 3-bet it.
I've done that a few times. It doesn't usually work out for me.
Yeah.
Just calling with jacks.
It's one of those where you
Maybe
just,
if you flop one.
yeah, you have to play one. If you want to just smooth play it or just not re-raise pre-flop, then then you got to be willing to just dump it when the flop doesn't come favorable.
But right here, it's a pretty favorable flop for
Yes,
all undercards.
it is, and
He just calls.
just calls. Well, CB picks up a wheel draw. Needs an ace or a deuce to win. Yeah. Any king suited hand is usually okay by me as well.
Yeah, Camila, we miss you too. Everybody always asks about you.
Yeah. The 5 will not do it. Not quite enough. So see what happens. Checks it.
Yeah, it's just going to check.
Check. And Baby Huey's going to show it.
Nice pot, though, with jacks.
Indeed.
Not going anywhere.
All right. That was hand number 15. Moving right along.
Yeah, it is going quick tonight.
Yeah. Looks like Oscar Miz did reload. Well, he's got some fight in him. He's going to see what he can do. He can spin it back up.
Thanks, man.
He likes that short stack so he can shove. I've noticed when he rebuys light and then shoves.
And if you notice, there's a theme tonight. Like he has not met a flush draw he didn't like.
Right.
If he sees a flush draw, it's good to put it all the way. And I get it because like you feel if you can bet him out, you don't have to hit the flush. You can just take it down right there.
Yeah, he
Promise.
was going to hit it.
He's putting it in, and he's running to people with like top 2 though. He's running into people who have really strong hands when he's ripping it in.
I love the new ones.
Yeah, Jason, I like the structure here too. That's why I like this game. It's low pressure, not too expensive, very casual.
Yeah, don't feel like you're not going to feel like you're going to get money whipped, so to speak, and have
Correct.
to play for every pot for your whole stack.
Correct.
That's another reason I actually love playing a lot of limit poker these days, is for that very reason. It's like, you could obviously throughout the time you play, you could lose still a lot of money, but like in that one hand, there's really only a finite amount of money you're gonna lose. And it's not like you're gonna have to put 2,000 in on one card to go. With an AC deuce 2 pair, CB wins that one.
Limit just drives me crazy because you can't protect any hand. You just
Yeah.
play a lot of draws and straight flush or straights and flushes, and
It's definitely a more, I won't say call it finesse, it's just a different.
yeah, finesse is a good word. Yeah.
It's just because where you're kind of getting having that like a crutch against you or like a handicap against you, that also works like the other way to whenever you're drawing for it as well.
Yes,
So it doesn't always, it's a two-way street is what I'm trying to say.
Nobody can put the hammer down and shut it down.
Right.
Yeah.
So and then it gives you chances to chase more as well whenever you have those kind of hands. So
Right.
It's just about having to, knowing when to dodge and when to duck. Ace queen for CB.
Patty Mac's got a king jack. He's not been involved in too many hands.
He has not, but I have faith that he will at some point tonight.
I agree. I think he's just gonna be patient and pick his spot.
Yeah.
Maybe this is it. It's gonna get in there and call the 20.
Hassos has the ace 9. Quack 10-8. There's an 8. There's a 9. So that's top pair for Hassos.
Quack made middle pair.
What is Hassos? He's going to call. Looks like he's just going to call. Not going to raise. Quack's going to call as well. A lot of people calling. So
Patty Mac says nope. Discipline fold.
Well, And to be fair, he actually had the worst out of anybody. He had no pair. Everybody else
Yep.
has basically either can beat the king high or has a pair in their hand. Actually, a good card for Quack Quack though. Straight draw picks up and nasty 3 on the river for DJ. He's gonna crack the nines, the big bet, and unfortunately for Chris here for Hassos, he's
But DJ just calls
yeah he might just call. I don't think he
that
has.
straight draw out there. And
He's probably just gonna call, but he's definitely not folding. We know that. So Chris is gonna. Yeah, there's the calling chips. I'm not gonna like it, but it is what it is. I don't blame Chris for betting it though, because he doesn't think anybody has a 3 in their hand. So
agreed. Yeah, no doubt.
he was pretty sure that was a safe card for him.
So I'm so freaking excited. I'm looking for Chevelle. They got 2 of them running.
That propels DJ up into second place.
Old Ford 72 Broncos.
Yeah.
The low one? I hate this. No, the bigger one.
Well, we got it's getting closer. I'm sure we'll see it here on the advertisements fairly soon. But our road to Vegas, you have enough. You've been doing some tournaments. You probably have a little bit of stack you built up to play in that.
No, I mean I'll play, but
For
I don't have
sure.
very many chips. My problem is when I get to the money, we usually chop, and I end up getting no points. So I'll get cash, and I get no points. So, but I've got a few, and then I've got a few in the cash as well, just enough to play. Get
Definitely.
lucky.
Yeah. Well, like I said, just
Is there an admin fee in that thing?
I don't know honestly. I want to say
There usually is.
there usually is, but yeah, there probably will be like a $10 admin fee. So
It's worth it. Just give it a try.
yeah, like I said, I'm fully going to be rooting for anybody who wins the seats, and if I have the time and or the money, I would like to fly out, and just be out there in general to see when it's going down. So
Yeah, Patty Mac's gonna fly Rhino and out to be his rail at the final table.
Now that one is definitely.
if Patty, you, or Rhino run deep in the main event, I will personally fly out on my own dime to go watch that.
Oh, if we're running deep, you don't need to spend any money.
Yeah. Well, either way, I still would like to be there. We got deuces and nines. Okay, no, I see it now. CB has aces and nines. It looks like a chop pot almost, but he actually has the aces up.
So, what's your game in the mixed game that you won the most with?
And like the hands, like the most hands I won when I played out in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
I think I ran really good. I ran really good in deuce 7 triple draw, and I think I ran pretty well in stud high. The stud high low I did okay in, but like the pots weren't as big because you're kind of splitting more. But I remember I had rolled up fives, one huge hand, and the guy had split aces, and I think on fourth he turned aces and kings or aces and queens or something, and then we were just capping it the whole way through. And I was like, man, I'm just hoping he didn't have like rolled up aces, and then yeah, so I won that pot. That was like at a point where when the blinds were pretty substantial to where it really helped my chip stack to kind of to go towards to make a deep run. So. Yeah, you gotta take advantage of those hands when you get them because like they definitely don't come around very often. So
yeah, I don't play the draw games enough to be proficient at any of those.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of 7-card stud, Jason. It's been a lot of fun. I like it. You try to. They're obviously not. They don't get spread quite as much around the country and stuff as Hold'em does, but when they do get, when they're around, they're fun.
I've been dying by the river every freaking hand.
We're up to hand 19.
Yeah, only 17 minutes left in the Flush Frenzy, and then they reset for another 4 hours.
That is correct. Yeah. But hey, someone's gonna hit it sometime at some point. So
yeah, it's at $10,000. Everybody's
And-
gonna be staying late and trying.
Yep.
10 grand. All you got to do is make a flush and eat suit in a 4-hour window. Sounds easy.
Sounds easy until you. Well, the problem is so it's easy to get the first couple, but by the time you got to get the last one, it's so specific of that suit,
Yep.
it just really narrows down what you're having to hit.
Baby Huey flopped a big hand.
Huge hand, yeah. Aces with the queen kicker. And really, everybody else pretty much bricks off. So
Yeah,
I assume. Oh, he checks it. Okay, well, that's a little.
Probably a good thing. Let somebody hit a jack like he just did. Both of them, CB and DJ, have a jack.
They definitely did, and some straight draws too. If Dopey can catch the queen, he can make the Broadway, and then obviously if Baby Huey catches the 10, he makes the Broadway.
Queen will be an ugly card for Baby Huey.
It would be. It would. He doesn't really want to see a queen right now, but comes the 6 of hearts.
That looks safe.
Yep, definitely looks.
Oh,
safe.
he's going to check again. Okay.
All right. Well, it's probably going to just check through. Yep, and he's going to just flip over his ace queen and take it down.
Mexican Sweat. Yeah, Jason, I used to play that as well. It's a lot of fun. We used to play with change, but it's a lot of fun.
The 6 times is not one of them.
I had a Crown Royal bag full of quarters, and we used to just play poker. Carry that thing with me everywhere.
Absolutely. Some Crown Royal sounds amazing right now. I wish I had some. Rhino leads off the action in this hand. He's going to call with the Jack 8. Patty Mac's probably going to let go of the 7 deuce, and he does. Clubs here for CB.
This has got my 5-4 suited.
There we go. We got some suited. So we got suited in clubs, 8-6 of diamonds suited. So
Did Miz fold the hearts? I'm surprised.
yeah, I guess he did. I didn't even see that he had that hand. It happened so fast.
Yeah, I figured any flush hand he'd be playing.
That's a big flop for
Quack,
CB.
quack.
Yeah. Well, no, but also CB, he's got queens and 7s.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I know Quack Quack likes the flop for sure, but CB probably really likes this flop. And since nobody has spades, DJ can catch a miracle backdoor straight flush. If you can catch the right diamonds going after this one. Now he folded.
Well, CB's going all in with his 2 pair.
Yeah. So that's a call. So Quack Quack's going to need a jack, a king, or an ace.
Or a 10.
Or a 10. Yep. 10 will do it too. An ace does it. What a nasty backdoor counterfeit.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Your opponent doesn't even hit their card and you lose.
Yep. Well, like I said, I knew he was going to pick up more outs with any card higher than an 8 on the turn. That was a nasty way to lose it, but it does happen. And CB, I believe, will have to just reload and just go on to the next hand.
Well, but good for Quack Quack. He needs to drag a pot, so happy for him.
Not too fair. A heart 2 pair fine.
I'd give him one of those cha-chings, but I don't know which button's what.
That's all right. We don't need the sound bites. All right, we'll get a chance here. Let's talk about we got a sponsor here, a Custom Wood Boards. Shane Rotterman. Give him a call at 972-467-8680. Like I said, these are some beautiful artwork right here. These custom boards. That's good work.
Yeah, and told Patty Mac I want one for Father's Day. He's going to tell my son.
Yeah, for sure.
They're beautiful.
I mean, yeah, like I said, I definitely, any kind of design or, just put it somewhere. For us, we got here Hassos Picasso's Photography Studios. He's here playing in the game in our 7 seat. Chris Hassos Picasso's. Also, like I said, does all kinds of great.
Photography and electrical work.
Yeah, thank you. I'm drawing a blank on these words here for some reason. I don't know why. So he's having a good session so far tonight. He hit that big flush. Let's see here. Keep picking up on the action. What do we got here? Top pair for Miz Kings. I think he's got, looks like he's basically got this hand. I mean, Dopey has a 4. He folded though.
Yep, took it down. $10 bet.
Absolutely. We got to get you on there. You got your own little business, don't you? No.
No.
Never mind. I was bad joke, guys. Forgive me.
You mean the chess club?
No, not that.
Oh.
Your other line of work. I was just.
No, I'm not advertising my work.
I know. Like I said, bad joke. Apologize.
It came from one of my grandsons. Oh, okay.
But I am
I didn't
watching.
know if it was like somebody.
Always watching.
Okay.
Always.
He picked that one out. He's trying to
I mean, Queen 10 of hearts for CB.
He was 6 at the time. So
Looks like he's going to raise it up to $8.
Yeah, Grandpa Dopey.
Dopey's got a suited ace. DJ's got diamonds again.
Both had diamonds. Another diamond flop could get bloody.
Rhino's got a good hand. Patty Mac's board and
He's gonna play.
says he's going to take a stand with 6-5.
I don't blame him. I would
Me
too.
either. Yeah, about filling his oats now. Get in there.
I'm not going to suck. Oh, you gotta be a sucker. You just be spectators. Not a sucker.
And it comes all hearts, so that's good for CB.
That's great for CB.
It's great for CB, and you could even actually improve that hand with the straight flush.
But nobody else is even close. Guess Patty Mac's got a inside gutter.
15 minutes.
Jason, to answer that question, yes, we are on a 15-minute delay. So what we are seeing right now is happened 15 minutes ago.
With that straight flush redraw. And every time I had it, he had a bigger one, or he had that.
And yeah, we're in a little studio by the room, but we're watching a stream, which is 15 minutes behind the real game. We can hear him outside, but we don't really know what's going on.
All right. What we're seeing right now, along with you guys, has already happened.
Every once in a while, we'll hear a big scream from outside.
And then we're like, we'll see what that is about
Yeah.
15 minutes from now.
Yeah, here it comes.
We'll find out. Set your watch to it.
So are you doing any giveaways tonight, or do you even have the authority to do that?
I'm sure I do. I don't know. Maybe Smokey wouldn't like that too much, but I mean, what do you think? Give away what? A hat tonight or a hoodie or something?
Yeah, at least throw a chance out there. Make them guess the winner of the pot and be within a certain dollar amount of the total pot. That's usually what Patty Mac does. Something like that.
Yeah, I guess I can probably do that. We'll do it. What hand are we on right now?
23.
We're at 23. All right, guys. We'll do it on hand 50. When hand 50 starts, anybody can make any guesses. I'll call off the bets like they do on the roulette table, and I'll wave my hand and say no more bets. But on hand number 50, exactly, whoever is the closest guess to the size of the pot, we'll give away a hoodie.
Oh wow! So you're giving one away?
Yeah, we'll give away a hoodie.
Okay, I like it.
And if my boss doesn't like that, then I'll talk. We'll talk that over. But you brought it up, so I ain't gonna tease the crowd.
No, I love it. Patty Mac usually makes them pick a player too, so we don't always give one away. But I like the fact that we're giving one away.
No, I'll give it away. Like I said. All right, hoodie or a hat? That's fine too. I mean, you can have the choice. So I'll kind of do my best to remind people as we go. But anybody wants to start making the bets or the guesses, I'll notate them now as we go. So
I think you have to pick it up in person, Jason, when you come play.
Yeah, but he's from out of town though. We'll figure it out, Jason. We can help you out with that. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
You know, what is wrong with you?
Let us know. I mean, like I said, especially if you're thinking about complaining the stream here in about a week or so, or sometime soon. But yeah, it'd be a lot easier just to pick it up in person if you're coming down.
You just too aggressive coming around the corner. Try to walk around the table 3 times first.
Man, what?
Gotta follow the rest. You only have
Yeah.
one more of the-
There you
Good.
go. Coming in June.
Yeah,
Pick it up
perfect.
then.
Pick it up then. If you win, we pick it up then for sure.
All right, Patty Mac's got some suited cards. See if we can get some spades. Baby Huey's got some diamonds.
Mm-hmm. There's some spades
Spades, yeah. There you
and
go.
a pair. Isn't there? Don't underestimate that pair too, because a lot of people have pair of tens. And I say a lot of people. Hassos does, but it always helps to have a pair with your flush draw.
Yeah,
Never
Patty's
hurts.
not going to fold any reasonable bet for sure. $11.
No. I mean, Dopey has a gutter straight draw. So Hassos bets the 11. Patty calls.
Put a spade out there.
If you walk in with a big stack of cash, I mean, yeah, we'll walk you to your car and stuff if that's what you need. If you bring a lot of money. Look who's bragging over here. I love it. Dang, Patty.
He had 2 pair. Patty Mac made kings and sevens.
Yep, he improves. Now he's got a huge hand, huge draw.
Doesn't even need the spade. Just needs to avoid the
10
9 or
or the 8. Yeah, no, now the 10, just
the
the 10.
10. Yeah.
Or the queen. The queen, actually, I'm sorry. The queen will also give Hassos the straight or the Broadway. So all he has to do is fade a 10 or a queen, and he will be all right.
Red says Miz folded ace 10 on that hand.
Which hand?
This hand.
Oh, this hand?
That's what he said.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
I didn't either. Thanks for paying attention for us, Red.
Yeah, someone's got to be doing the work here.
Thank you.
All right, not even going to see the river. He's going to take that one down. $47 pot.
Takes it down. I feel like that's his first pot he's won in a while, so I'm glad to see him drag one.
Jason's coming with about 4K. Okay.
All right, buddy.
If you're going to play the Wednesday game, that'll get you at least an orbit.
Well, now you're
Nah,
thank you.
you'll be all right.
Well, thank you for the chicken. Second guy, dude. Thanks for the chicken.
I wonder if you maybe wanted to go play a tournament tonight. I don't know if that's why you got up. I mean,
Did he leave or did you just go to the bathroom?
I don't know. No, he's still
Yeah, he's still in the
yeah,
computer.
he's
So.
still here.
Order, go back, pick it up. You know? Is that Albertson?
Playing these tournaments, man.
Wherever.
I played last night and I was doing fine and I just got impatient. Got down to 2 tables and I should have just
Yeah.
sat back and overplayed. Guess what hand?
Overplayed ace king or jacks?
Ace queen.
Ace queen. Okay.
Overplayed it.
Yeah.
Big bet pre-flop. All in on the flop.
I guess one of my good friends who was here, I heard he did pretty well. He kind of ran through it. Logan.
Yeah.
Heard he saw he ran up a big stack. So aces for both Patty Mac and DJ. Their kickers are relatively modest, so it could be, if they stay to the end, it could be a decent chance for a chop pot. However,
Hassos
Hassos
has got a better
the-
kicker.
He does. Has a better shot at playing too by the river. Aces and eights. Dead man's hand. Right, Paul? Yeah, he was sleeping on us for a while, and then we'll see him. He's in the hand now. Finally won the pot.
What's up, big polo? Where are all the other polos? Are you on? There's medium polo and little polo.
Well, here's an interesting thing. DJ and Patty Mac both cannot win the hand outright. They can still all chop it, but Hassos has the best chance of still scooping it as long as it comes seven or below. Deuce through a 7. Patty Mac is thinking it overboard. What he does not realize is he cannot win this pot outright no matter what happens.
He's gonna let it go.
He can chop it, but he cannot. I mean, Hassos definitely had the best hand. Had the best hand, but had the most likely chance to scoop it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Patty Mac knew exactly where he was with the
Yeah.
bad kicker. What could Hustle's be betting there? Queen and ace, either way, was dead.
We all had aces.
It's very, very true.
I had aces. He had aces. You gotta be after kidding me. We all had aces.
I just like to see those situations where people. Well, I mean, we have all the perfect information right now, but I like to see like the thought process of what you think they're thinking about as
Mhm.
we're seeing it in real time, and because those are some of these hands obviously play themselves. With hands like that, we could make a case either way from continuing or for letting it go. So just gotta scan those cards in, scan them. Guess we'll start with quack quack. There's some diamonds.
Dopey's got a big one.
Did he raise it to $5? Or oh, he raised it to $10. Hassos Picassos. I just like saying his name. It's just fun to me.
His name's Chris as well, but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have Chris in C5. So there's the ace. Dopey's got a lock on it now.
He's looking real good.
One diamond.
Best chance for Quack Quack is catch diamond, but he lets it go. He knows that's probably a long shot.
I was pretty happy. I had two of those. Half hour.
Right.
Third time charm. We tried. Over now? Yeah, I start getting next thing. I just started with four new flushes right here. Yeah. Good mojo to everybody. I call. I like to see somebody get it. That's it. I thought I took it.
You've so you definitely spent some time because you run that chess club at Boot Race. What's your one like signature favorite dish you eat there occasionally? What do you prefer to get?
I'm a pasta guy. You
Pasta
can look
guy?
at me and probably see that, but they have a really good fettuccine pasta with Cajun chicken.
Mhm.
It's very good. They actually have a really good chicken fried steak.
I
Get
yes.
that too.
Usually when I go and I'll play the chess, I like to get that salmon, that plank or whatever. That's sometimes they hammer it a little too much for my taste, but I still like it.
I got a steak there, and I've had steak there before that was great, but I got a steak there recently, and I think the chef lost their mind. They over seasoned it, and it was like rough.
Yeah.
So, but 90% of the time, the food's awesome.
I want to take Lorenzo, but I mean the poor guy can probably only have like maybe 2 things on the menu if that's it's hard to take him to a restaurant these days.
Right? They got a good mac and cheese
There you go. No, you can't even do that. You can't even do mac and cheese.
because of the cheese.
Yeah, because the
So
dairy.
just tell me you want the mac and cheese, no cheese.
Yeah, yeah. He just wants.
I just want the mac.
He can basically do the potatoes. He can do the broccoli. That's about it. It was spade draw for Patty. Let's see what Mez is all in the top pair. I wonder to see what Patty gonna play. Oh, DJ calls.
Wow, $76 all in.
Wow. I mean, he needs a 5.
Patty's gonna call.
I think Patty's gonna call it the flush draw.
Yeah, I can tell.
He has a good equity because I mean he doesn't know this for sure, but like any 8, any jack will still get him there too.
Yeah,
He doesn't. He has more outs than just a spade. Yeah, no, it's not because he's lactose intolerant. He's vegan, so he has a pretty his diet is just different than the standard person's.
He wants to live beyond 50.
Yeah, he will, unless he eats a bunch of potato chips his whole life.
Yeah, I've eaten the equivalent amount of potato chips.
There's the spade for Patty Mac.
But
there we go.
But now DJ's drawn to the
Not flush. Yeah.
yeah. So wow,
Oh,
that's
no.
so dirty.
No, that's twice DJ's hit it on the river
Oh
to
man,
take over the lead.
Patty catches so unfortunate. Catches the running spade.
That is rough.
I wonder. I see him walking away. So not Patty. I'm talking about Miz. And yeah, it looks like he dropped his mic there on the table. So I will say there's a seat open.
Miz is done. I can't blame him.
Yeah, that's a rough one. We may or may not be getting another player to fill the seat, but Miz is done. GG, sir. We will see you next time.
Yeah, Big Polo, that one hurt. You and I've been there how many times?
Yeah, it always hurts.
Kicked in the nuts.
They say that runner's nothing funner, but that's only whenever you do it. When it happens
Right.
to you, it's not that much fun.
Coming back in for $10.
Ooh, sorry to hear about that, bud. Yeah, we feel for you.
He came back in.
I know there's more people watching. I can see the numbers. Some other people chime in the chat. Matt's giving away a hat or a hoodie on hand number
Yeah.
50. So unless it's a bomb pot, are you going to do it if it's a bomb pot?
If it's a bomb pot, I can't do it on a bomb pot, but because it has to be. It's
They don't do bomb pots. I was just messing with
yeah. Thank you. I know. See, he's already got me. He's already got me. You know, double thinking myself here.
Quack Quack with pocket jacks, Patty Mac with pocket nines, and the queen on the flop for CB.
A lot of my family is out there. They worked out there on the oil rigs out there in West Texas. So I hear, man. I know it's dangerous work out there that you guys do. Hand wise, we are currently on hand number 28, so we got a little bit. It'll probably be within the next hour or so. But I just want to give some time to people who might join a little later. I'm sorry if you guys can't stay the whole time. If y'all do want to make it, if y'all can't stay till 50, but you want to put your guess in, I mean, I'll honor it obviously, and you know it'll be booked. But we got some time until hand number 50. Queens for CB.
Yep. Patty Mac lead out or what happened there? Yeah, he bet 40. Is that going to work?
Nope. He pays it off, or he calls it off. Not pays off. He calls for it, and he has the queen's good.
No, give him the $100 bill.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Red, I agree. They got a lot of good hats right now. And if you haven't seen the new olive hoodie, I really like it. I'm wearing one right now.
Yeah. Forgot about
My
that.
favorite one. It's actually a little thicker than the black one. I don't know why, but I like it.
Oh, is he coming back? He's back, guys. Looks like he says, I'm not leaving just yet. I'm coming back for some of this.
Had to go to the ATM. Got his $100. Here we go.
There we go. I have definitely done the ATM walk of shame myself. I know.
Oh, there's no shame in it. It's where the money is.
Exactly.
Not everybody's walking around with $4,000 in cash like our stream.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Rhino's little pocket fours. Baby Huey's got an ace nine. I saw a suited heart hand. Yeah, queen
Rhino,
jack of hearts. Biz. Miz comes back and gets queen jack of hearts right off the bat. Let's get him a flush.
Well, there's the hearts. Miz,
right.
That's a good start.
How about a four of hearts? Wouldn't that be fun on the turn?
Yeah, because that would give a big
Rhino a set.
Oh my! Yeah, well, there it is.
He's not going to wait. He's going to get it in now.
If he's going to rip it in with the flush draw, I assume he's going to rip it in with the actual flush.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Baby Huey, what do you want to do? You want to draw for the heart? He knows it's good if he hits it, but he probably feels like he has to hit it.
How much is that?
And he's going to get a count.
90 for less than 100. I had started at 100 before the hand.
He might just feel like he's gambling for it. He folded. Put him on the board. He's got hearts.
Yep. He has hearts for sure.
Only way I can goddamn win.
And he's got 3 hours and 51 minutes to get the next 3.
I thought he'd also might as would have just gambled for it and called, but he folded.
That's exactly what I did. What the fuck I did? Watch a freaking her hit on the turn of the river. We bet 98 to win 6. Yeah.
All right, here we got some ads coming.
The tournaments we run here throughout the week, we'll talk about them for a moment. So every day at noon, we do a $500 guaranteed lunchtime free roll. It starts at 12 o'clock. For $10, you start with 10,000. Anytime you're at 10,000 or below in chips, for $25, you can add on up to 35,000 for 25 more. So you can start the tournament for $35 for 35,000. We do add-ons at the end of registration, $25 for 25, $25 for 25,000, and $50 for 50,000.
And this one, Sunday and Friday, is the Bomb Pot tournament. I love this one. 5 p.m. on Sunday, 6:30 on Friday. Same 0 entry, same 10 for 10, 35 for 35. Add-ons are a little more. It's 50 for 50 or 75 for 100K Bomb Pot at the start of every level.
Indeed. And back to the action here. So there's a lot of 9s, and see, maybe it's a good thing he came back to a seat because he's already flopping some pretty good hands.
Yeah, well, Rhino's got the better 9.
Oh,
so.
and Patty Mac.
Oh,
Patty
Miz.
Mac with the 5s full, and Miz
Oh
has
my
the
goodness.
So let's just see. And then you got Quack Quack in there with the heart flush draw that he might want to gamble for.
And 3's going to hit the turn. Give Hasos a full house, too.
Oh, my.
Get them all in.
He just rips it in. No, I'm only laughing because I knew that was going to happen. I'm sorry. Let's see here. No, if your dog wouldn't be a problem, that's fine. Oh, this hand right here. What a hand for the one to cut this one together and put it in one of those reels that we do.
Yeah, like a short. Do y'all do those?
Yeah, exactly.
Lorenzo, you make shorts for the poker house?
He does TikTok videos and everything. Oh my.
I don't see Rhino folding. I don't see Patty Mac folding. I mean, oh my goodness, Rhino.
Oh, we do shorts. Thanks, Aaron. That's right. Yeah. So
I'm surprised Rhino folded there.
But believe it or not, he made a great fold.
It was. I couldn't.
Yeah, I agree. Because I mean, the thing is like it's not like he's ever dead. He knows that if he catches the what was the kicker again?
He had an ace.
Yeah.
That's a big fold with ace 9. Good job.
And then there's Kyle. He would have turned the heart flush. And 5's full of 9s. Actually, will.
Yeah.
Oh, 9's full of 4s. Wow. I forgot. I caught me sleeping. What a way.
God, Patty Mac. That's twice now. He's just got rivered.
That was actually pretty dirty.
He's told me he's been getting rivered a lot lately. Those are two bad rivers for sure.
Took some bad beats. I forgot. I was saying. I thought he just had to fade the queen, and then I forgot with the 4 he has to fade also the card pair, the pair. You know.
Yeah, that's rough.
Or even obviously the 9 was. Oh no, it wouldn't have been a 9. All of 9s were out.
Rhino played. He would have chopped, but still, I'm impressed with his fold. He was behind when he folded.
He was. He would have got lucky to chop it with Miz, but he made a great fold.
Patty's got to be hurting on that one.
Patty has taken some bad beats. The running spade was a terrible beat, and the getting counterfeited with the full house was.
Miz is in tight aggressive, so I guess that's his style. Just fold or jam.
That is his very, very yeah. Oh man. Look at the frustration on Patty's face.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it.
And it's not the money. It's not at all the money. It's the when will this stop? When it keeps happening. I know. I'm
Cool.
going through it myself a little bit.
I hate these some days when I run.
All
TB
right.
likes his suited connector, raised to 10, got a couple of callers. There's the queen for Rhino.
CB does flop the flush draw. So he raised with 7-6 of clubs and
No.
kind of the flop he's looking for. He's got clubs.
Yeah, if you're going to raise with it and get that flop, you can't go away.
Yeah. Well, Jack does not help anybody. Rhino's going to go ahead and bet it. He's going to keep the pressure on with his top pair. Boom, right there.
Quick call from CB. Didn't even think about it.
Nope. And Rhino has the best hand as long as he stays in there.
Yeah, he's going to jam
Yeah.
it. He's not going anywhere.
Yep. So he will not lose for sure.
Chris can't call. That'll be it.
That's all she wrote. Those cards will inevitably be going to the muck. And we'll be going to hand 32. Hand 32, guys. So we're not too terribly away from hand number 50. It'll be here before we know it. I want to say that Miz has made a little bit of a decent comeback since he came back to the table.
Yeah, for sure. Still down a little bit, but in a good spot.
Get the cards situated correctly. Boom, boom, boom.
Seems like every week, whoever's at the bottom jumps to the top toward the end, and they flip flop. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely. I think we'll start the hand with CB. CB, yep, there he is. 5 deuce. Nope.
Ooh, pocket kings for quack quack.
Looks like he's going to raise it up some. There it is to 15.
See if Miz wants to play with a jack 8 of diamonds for $15. Dopey's in.
Dopey does not want to see a king in high board, that's for sure.
Yep, Miz is going to play. Those diamonds, he can't get away from it. He just can't.
He's never made a flush draw he didn't like, I promise you.
He told me he was going to hit it tonight. Matter of fact, I won't tell you what else he told me if he does, but I don't want to hold him to it or put him on the spot. But
oh yeah, no worries. But I hope someone hits it for sure. Oh, it looks like a great flop for Dopey, but little does he know it's still. Miz does have he has a
Miz
cutter.
needs a 9.
The 9 ball will get him the straight. But here comes a hefty bet, I'm sure. And with this bet, I wonder what Dopey's going to do with his top pair and king
Is that
kicker.
about $75?
I think it's about $75, maybe 65. 65, yeah.
You're better than me.
Well, I've just done this a long time, I guess. Don't. Okay. There we go. So I thought he was grabbing the whole stack from. Like, well,
he might.
He still might, I guess. But he's thinking it over.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look scary. The queen high, you got a king kicker.
Good fold.
Yeah, wow, that is a good fold.
And he's not going to pay for the straight. Have we seen aces tonight? I know we've seen kings a couple times.
No, no aces.
No aces so far.
Some pocket 10s, flop a set.
Seen the very unfortunate hand where a flop full house got running counterfeited by
That's right. Pocket 5s for Patty Mac. Yeah.
We just saw that one.
I'm sure it was huge.
Aaron says we should do shorts. No, I think hoodies and hats is good enough.
No.
I know.
Yeah.
A joke.
Yeah. Sorry.
You can see people walking around with poker house shorts.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is summertime after all.
It was definitely the right bet at the right time.
Hassos Picassos.
Make them like those real tight basketball
Yeah.
shorts that go to your knee.
Yeah.
I didn't have any horns. You know what?
Sixes
Till
of
about 5
clubs,
years ago,
king three of diamonds. Like I said, they're all going to be playing the flush, suited cards for sure. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. There's 10,000 up available for whoever hits this jackpot, and tomorrow will be 10-5. So
Wow.
that's gonna. We're not gonna
Yep.
cap it. It's gonna keep going.
I think Promo Pat probably just sleep here.
Yeah.
It's at that number now.
Well, don't worry, Pat. Just use our. You can redirect your mail here or vice versa.
4-5 gives DJ an up and down straight draw.
Hasso says no. CB still has it. CB's gonna bet it. Or are they gonna check? Nope. There's a bet. It's 42 degrees here. You're in North Dakota, correct? Right now?
Oh, you were working today?
Got there at the sevens and queens.
You were working today?
Mhm.
Did you win or did you lose? Did you win or you stayed even?
Well, it's a lot warmer here right now, so I enjoy it up there before you come down here. It was actually raining this past week too. We've been getting some rain. We actually got some relatively small hail just the other day.
Yeah, we've had tornado warnings here the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Didn't amount to much in my area, but I know there was a confirmed touchdown somewhere around here yesterday. A
Until
little further north.
Until the power goes at the house, I don't freak out about it. You know, when the power goes out, maybe I'll jump in the bathtub. But until then, I'll keep on watching TV.
I've been here in the poker room twice when the power went out.
Yeah,
the generators come on.
I've been here once before when it's gone out too. I do remember that. And then when they went back on, unfortunately for Lorenzo, all the cameras had to get reset because the settings were all off. And then some of the lights had to get fixed too. It was a disaster. McKinney, yeah. I grew up in Denton. I didn't grow up in Denton, but I used to live in Denton, so a little bit, I guess a little bit west of McKinney.
Used to go to McKinney a lot for baseball tournaments for Jack when he played. It's about my only time at McKinney.
What position did he play in baseball?
He moved around through his career, but primarily he was second base.
Very nice. This hand right here.
Usually infield.
10s are going to hold up for right now. Dopey has middle pair or bottom pair of 6s. Yeah. I wish I would have played more baseball when I was a kid. I used to like to play it. I wasn't very skilled at it. I couldn't bat to save my life, but it was a lot of fun.
I miss it. That's why I started the chess. I coached baseball for 20 years, and then when I stopped, I had the void of what am I going to do with my free time? And
well, you found it.
Poker and chess.
It's perfect. You give back. That's the most important thing. You could do. You're giving back to the kids who want to learn the game, and I think it's very admirable. So
that's
awesome.
No, I get more out of it than I give.
For sure. Man, I don't know. I guess there's this recurring joke in this place where people have played 6-4 and cracked some big hands, so they keep calling 6-4 the poker house hand or something.
Poker house nuts.
Is that what they call it? Poker house nuts?
It's a Brad's hand that started on that stream. Yeah,
I'm sure one of those guys between him and Caleb, they just started ripping it in with
Action Jackson,
and they just started. And somebody probably scooped his ridiculous polished 6-4, and then it happened again, and they just started coining it from there.
6, 7, 9 with some clubs.
CB has a straight draw. Let's see here. Nobody has a 9. Nobody has the clubs.
Nope,
just a pair of 6s for DJ and a pretty good straight draw for CB.
I guess 8's in the lead with the up and down.
Jason, this is hand number 35, so we got 15 hands to go. I'll make sure to make an announcement again on hand number 45 for sure, so everybody can be aware of it.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we're going to have a giveaway on hand number 50, so stand by.
Jason, if you look at where the flop is on the graphics, where the pot says 60, just it's right there, hand 35, so that you can see it as well. You should be able to see it. So it says like the pot size is 140, and right beside it, hand 35. So just so you know, it's there too. And he catches the 6, running 6-9.
Yeah, other than that one pot where he got sucked out on, he's running pretty good, DJ.
Yeah.
He's hit a few rivers.
The only one he had bad luck on was the one where he had the smaller flush when
Exactly, yeah.
Chris hit the A-side flush.
Yeah, and then he turned around and did the same thing to Kyle.
Yeah, and he did to Patty Mac with the running spade.
Right.
So.
Yeah, Patty Mac, if you're listening to this later, I'm rooting for you to make a big comeback, buddy.
Yeah, once again, I mean, I can already call the metrics. We'll see the metrics at the end of the stream, but they'll do the luck distribution, and I promise you, unless something changes from this moment on, Patty Mac will be at where it says luck, it'll say 0.
Yeah. And he'll be on the bad beat board, but hopefully you can turn it around.
George, so on hand number 50, obviously I'm going to need everybody's guesses in before the hand starts. But I will we'll give away either you have a choice between like a hoodie or a hat. I'll give one away for free. Everybody makes their guess on the size of the pot, and whatever that pot is, when the hand's over, whoever is closest will win the hoodie or the hat. So
doesn't matter if you go over.
Because yeah, it's not Price is Right rules where if you go over, so
and if you get it exactly right, you get both, right?
Sure, yeah. If you get it exactly right, sure, you can get two choices.
A hat and a hoodie.
Yeah, and if Smokey wants to fire me for that, he can fire me for it.
I'll pay for one of them.
Yeah, be the closest.
Brad's not here. Brad's not here.
Yep, so we're just now starting hand 37.
Nobody can Brad. Nobody can Brad. Deck change, please. Huh? Hey.
Patty Mac's got a king 9. It'll come along. So
Yeah.
far, nobody with a big hand. Ace 9 dime or spades. That's good.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jason, I don't think we'll be giving out any of those away. I mean, I don't know who would be giving them out either, anyways, but there's some big hands here. Ace 9 of spades, king queen. Might be 4 or 5 way action to this flop, depending on what the bet was. Oh, there's a 3-bet to the Ace 9. Very nice.
George, there's no bomb pots in the Monday game, just so you know.
Yep.
They do that on Wednesdays.
I need ultra, whatever they want.
Not a bad flop for Miz. I can see Miz putting some money in with this hand. But I don't know if he knows this because I know he doesn't. But most of those 9s are out, though. I think the 9 of hearts is out, the 9 of clubs is out. I guess the 9 of diamonds is still out there. It's still. I saw a lot of the 9s go.
He just needs the ace.
This is the ace or the king or the queen.
Or just bet and win.
I mean, he likes to just rip it through.
I jacked in. What'd you have?
Miz does not. He likes his draws. Like
Tight aggressive.
Yeah, he's not afraid to put it in with a straight draw and a flush draw.
Correct. And it's worked several times.
Yeah, I mean it works. It works until it doesn't, for sure. Remember there, swapped up the cards. I guess we had some issues with the cards, and they've been swapped out. So now these are going to be. Is this a blue deck or red deck? As he fans them out. All right, Jake. They're all there, so that's a good start.
It's got to be the blue deck.
The blue deck? Yes, it is blue deck. Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. They need hard. I take it, I think. Except I don't want to see no jack, no 10.
So when you taught baseball for so many years, was it like at a select level, or is it like school, or I mean, like
So I pretty much just helped out whatever team Jack was on. There was a few select teams where I was, an assistant. He played a lot at Crowley Rec League,
Mhm.
so I volunteered there.
awesome.
I even helped out a little bit when he was at school. But then when get in high school, they're pretty much done with daddy ball, so
Right, for sure.
I had to let it go.
All right, Patty. I know those fives harmed you last time. Let's change it this time because you flopped the full house, and we all saw what happened. So let's see.
Yeah, I'm surprised he wanted to play him again.
Yeah, he just limped. He didn't want to raise this one. He didn't. All right, yeah. Well, bring that picture. We'll look forward to seeing it for sure.
She ain't yet.
Uh,
She's down here with him.
what is it? 6 players?
My message. She answered this morning. She answered this morning.
Well, I mean, not the worst flop for fives. I mean, you flopping up and down straight
Yeah.
draw.
It's true. Nobody's got clubs.
Miz once again, but Miz loves his hand. He has the there. He hit it. Turn the nuts. Has a 10 high straight. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna try it. He's trapping, and it's gonna work because he
Yep.
got somewhere to bet.
Yep.
Oh, and then there's that, and then here comes the raise.
Hawaii 5-0.
All in? Yeah, just why not? Just
Rip it again.
nah. He said 50, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. He throws Hawaii out there, and
Nobody can call.
I don't think anyone's gonna be able to call. Patty, yeah. Considering everybody was pretty much drawing dead, yeah, probably get folds. Still doing our road to Vegas qualifying period. Still right now.
2 weeks and getting close.
Yep. It's gonna end here June 1st, so 2 weeks. Yep. 2 weeks for sure.
And then they do is it the cash players first and then the tournament players the week after, I think?
That I'll have to verify. I
think it
wanted
is.
if you think that, it's probably right.
I could be wrong. I think it's cash first, but I can't remember.
I know they're 1 week apart. They're both on Saturdays, and you're probably right. It's probably, I think the 7th is the cash, and the 14th is the tournament. So
I'll play both. I'm going to be short in both, but I'll play them.
it don't
Just got
matter.
to run it up. First road to Vegas y'all did, I was extremely short.
And you probably last until the very end.
And I announced that I was going to go all in on the first hand before we even started. In the first hand, I got aces.
Yeah,
Tripled up. So you never know.
you never know exactly. And you can start with a big mountain of chips, and then just run bad from the get go, and you could be out before the
That happened.
before level 5. You just never know.
DJ's got another big one. Suited ace 10
And
and hits the ace.
it's the ace, has a straight draw. Rhino has bottom pair of jacks, and Dopey pretty much whiffed on that one. So I assume DJ's going to bet now.
No,
Oh,
he's
he's
gonna
trapping it
keep
again.
trapping.
All right, well, he trapped himself into a loser,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
he let the jack get there.
Jack is going to get there. Rhino's going to bet it. He might pay this off. Yeah, well,
DJ's like, why did I do that?
he folds. Rhino shows. Nice. All right, guys, we're heading into hand number 40. So about 10 hands to go, and we'll be on hand 50. So I'll count it down at 45. Probably count it down at 48. But I want all the guesses in before 50 starts. So definitely about 49. I'll try to start waving off the guesses. So
This is the tournament happening right now.
yes,
It's the $1,000 guaranteed Dallas straddle. So you have a straddle on the button, which is 2 times the big blind.
that is correct.
And has all of them 0 to get in, 10 for 10, 35 for 35 with some add-ons at the break. Haven't played that one yet.
I haven't either. This one is on Tuesdays, just our standard. It's $1,000 guaranteed, no limit, hold'em, free roll. This one, no bomb pots, just your standard 0, 10 for 10, 35 for 35, and the end of registration add-ons are 50 for 50,000 in chips, or 75 will get you 100,000 in chips.
They do that on Thursday too, don't they?
I think Thursday they do, but I think Thursdays is a bigger guarantee.
Oh, I see. It's a bigger.
That one's
guarantee.
just 1,000 guarantee.
I see. Yeah, Thursdays is a bigger guarantee.
All right, Jason, you're booked in. I got you $35 pot on hand 50. And
Miz has got a big one. Ace King suited. Hasos is King Queen.
He's our agent.
Could be a big
Other
hand.
than
There's
that,
the
I did
ace.
see him on Facebook the other day.
Yep. So like I said, Miz got back in the game and he's starting to catch some hands.
Yeah, whatever.
He's catching some heat.
Mm-hmm.
Away from him.
You know, and playing all those draws, then you'll get called sometimes when you have it.
Oh, for
major
sure.
hand.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes to get action, you got to give action.
Correct.
Very much.
Hasos, what are you gonna do? You got the straight draw? Nope, we're gonna let it go. Oh, Patty, do we rip in? What happened here? Oh no, Patty, you're gonna need a jack or a 9, buddy.
Rip off the Band-Aid.
All right, here we go. That's not gonna do it.
One time, dealer.
I'll let you. It's finalized before then. Yeah.
Jackpot.
Patty. Oh man.
Yeah, I can see the cards fling across the table there.
Yeah,
I don't
that
think
was
he's happy about
A
that.
little frustration.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
just
blame him.
frustrated. So what happened to me last night? I got impatient and frustrated. Got to keep your composure when you're playing poker for sure. It's hard to do when you're getting bad beats after bad beats.
Yeah, I'm virtually back to even now.
All right, so Lucky Sweater's been DJ. That's to be expected.
Cursed is Patty Mac.
Cursed is definitely Patty Mac. I didn't need the stats to tell me that. I knew that. And then the Hasos Picassos, that 650 pot was definitely when he made the biggest flush off of a guy who flopped the best straight and two other guys had smaller flush draws. So
Shows DJ is struggling. I don't know that I'd say he's struggling.
I think he's lost a lot of pots, but they were all smaller. I think the ones that were big that counted, he's done. I mean, obviously because he's came back and done really well, but he's lost a lot of pots that he's been in. But the ones that he needed to win, he obviously won.
So Jason, if you change your bet, just
let me know.
Put the new one in, and it'll be the last one that counts.
For sure. Yeah.
She gave me that 20 white.
See, if you're smart, you're watching every hand, adding
Yeah.
them all up, and then averaging them by the number of hands, and coming out with the average pot size, and that would be a good guess.
Yes, it would be.
Uh-huh.
That it would be. That would be a very good statistical way to be making the guess.
Should have had that. I was like, wait, what?
$62. Nope.
10-7 of clubs. Got some clubs on the board. Eight, 9 of spades. 10-6 of hearts.
More suited cards. 7-4 diamonds.
One of those clubs changed to a spade.
Oh man. Well, once again, DJ flops a decent flush draw. He's got overcards to the board. Patty Mac has top pair. Everybody likes it for $3, so we'll see the turn card.
Gilbert, they're doing a closest to guess the pot size on hand number 50 is going to win their choice of a hat or a hoodie.
Yep, one hat, one hoodie on hand number 50. So we're on 41, so 9 hands from now. Get your guesses in, and I'll wave off the bets. I'll kind of count it down before, so everybody has a kind of clear indicator of when it's going to happen. There we go. Patty, if only you knew that you had the best hand, and don't fold the cards because you can still win.
He's going to bet it.
All right.
Take it down.
First hand.
All right. Pot A to get him back in the black.
What? I think way off the land. I said spade draw. Top two. Flush draw. Flush draw. He gives me with one card. How big? The one upper. 8, 9 of spades.
Yes, sir. Anytime. Hey, hey, were you here
Hey,
today?
man, I got another
Yeah, you were
100
here today. I was like,
now.
I don't remember seeing it this morning,
And
but you were
now
here.
virtually even, I
Did the
think I'm
day
down
end in
only
Y?
like $60.
If it did, Gilbert's here.
I mean,
I'll
you might
take it.
take a day off every now and then, but I was like, I didn't see him today. But it does, yeah. Most days end in Y, according to what someone told me once.
I was gonna ruin.
7-5 of clubs for DJ. Another suited hand. Dopey with the hearts.
10 queen of hearts. Uh-oh, Rhino, ace queen. I like it. We're just calls. Not gonna raise that one.
That's what I was gonna do. Get on my shit.
CB's gonna raise though with the 10-9 of diamonds. Everybody likes it. Nobody wants to get out. Maybe Baby Huey got out. Yeah. So 4 players going to this flop. Good flop for Rhino for sure.
Mhm. Nothing too scary for him.
No, we're good. So, yep, got a straight draw for Dopey, and Dopey's gonna call. He's gonna try to catch this running hearts or maybe the jack. No, that's not it. Not what he's looking for. No, not quite. Oh,
7s and 5s. DJ hit it.
yeah, definitely. He calls and he's gonna see the bad news. The 2 pair on the river.
Yeah, I don't think DJ's struggling.
Yeah, he's where he might have been struggling at one point. Like I said, he's definitely picking up some hands now.
Thanks, sir.
Like I said, he picked up a lot of key hands, the ones where a lot of money was in the middle.
Yeah. And he's hit a lot of rivers. I know that one burned him, but he's burned a few of his own.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Miz go all in a few hands.
It's been a minute.
He's got.
I think
he's got a big stack now.
I think he's stabilized now.
Yeah, he's got a big stack now.
He's restabilized.
Look at that. He's up for the night too.
Yeah.
For all the back and forth.
Yeah, that he had a big hand against Patty when he had the aces and Patty just had jacks. Yep, guys, we're on 43 now, so about 7 hands. So you don't have to make the bets or the guesses just yet, but just keep in the back of your mind. I'll stay on top of it in the meantime.
Baby Huey's got diamonds. Hossels has Jack 10. Rhino with the ace. Nobody has a king.
But Miz does have the 4. He checks it. Now we got straight draws for Hassos.
Yeah.
He likes it. He's going to bet it. He might just take this down because I don't think anybody else really has. Yeah, he bets the 11.
Yeah, I don't think Miz will play here.
Yeah, Miz will probably let that go. And then, yep. And that's a Warner chicken dinner for Chris.
You played the live stream a couple weeks ago, right?
I did.
Wednesday. You did really well.
I did. I was very fortunate that day. For sure.
Right after coming back from your trip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I only did it because it was kind of shorthanded, so I wanted to get in just so. I mean, and then I came up here the day after, unfortunately, and I should have just played it because they kind of started short. I came to do commentary, but the game broke within like an hour. But I think next week will be better. I think Sean's gonna make sure the guys are here, so it'll be good. I'll come back and probably do commentary for that again.
DJ with the ace queen. Baby Huey's got an ace. Not much else. Dopey likes his diamonds.
Miz got ace 8 of diamonds.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a diamond flop.
Diamonds or hearts or anything. And it's King Jack 7. What we got? We have
CB's got a 7.
mm-hmm. It's booked, Jason. You're good. 65.
Final answer.
All right. As Regis Philbin would say, final answer.
I'll still be interested. Huh? I'll still be interested. What time is it? 7?
Checks around the 9. I think the 9 hits Passos. No, he's gonna bet it, and I don't see why else anybody else probably gonna do anything other than fold. So maybe CB pays it off at the 7.
I'm just trying to get you a better visual.
Nope. Passos back-to-back pots.
He's got on that nice looking olive hoodie.
Yeah, same one you're wearing.
Yeah, if you win a hoodie, consider that one. That's a good one. Of course, all of them are good. They've got red, black, white, olive. You can go zip. You can go no zip.
All right, guys. This will be the start of hand number 45. So we have about 4 to 5 hands. And all right, Gilbert, 37. Your guess is booked. I just say that I want the bet still definitely being by about hand 49. Okay, I'm gonna like wave it off like they do at the roulette table. So you got a few minutes for sure, but I want to make sure to get the guesses in. And so far, I have 65 for Jason, and Gil has 37 for his bet. Or I keep on saying bet. I'm guess. It's the size of the total pot.
We need more than 2 players guessing. Who else is out there?
Everybody's. All right, Terry Tosh, I got you, buddy. You got 50 and it's booked.
$50 even. Where's Atlas tonight? Are you out there, Atlas?
Atlas? Oh, yeah.
He's usually on the screen. Big Polo was here earlier. Chris says 45.
It's booked. Pair of 7s and a straight draw for Rhino.
How about you, Tim? Are you out there?
Well, probably not the card he wanted, but he still has the best hand. 7s and 8s now.
Yep.
It's kind of scary.
George says 102.
102. Absolutely. That is booked, sir.
Here comes an ad.
Chad, I got you. 80 for
Custom wood boards by Shane Rotterman. 972-467-8680. Said you can put anything you want on those. I'm gonna get one for sure.
Yeah, the thing would be great gifts for anybody. I mean, whether it's your your wife or maybe your kids, your parents. I think it'd be an awesome idea.
Chad says $80. You got him. Tommy says 127.
Got 127.
Here, hospitals, photography, and electrical. Call Chris Hospitals for your photography and electrical needs. 940-447-2578. He's playing tonight. Good guy.
Orlando booked 68. That's your guess. I got it. Mr. Silva. All right. Yep. Moving on to hand 46.
So you have to scroll the chat, Jason. I mean, we've got 80, we've got 127, 68, we've got a 102, there's a 45 and a 50.
Well, this hand right here, we have CB has top pair of 10s, and both Miz and Rhino share middle pair ace-7. So they have the same hand, sharing the same cards.
Gil's at 37.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you named them all. They're all there. They're all in that range right there.
65. Okay.
Yeah. They're all right there. Folds. Looks like CB will take it down with his $25 bet.
Can I get a? Let's do Snickers.
Well, I stand corrected. Finals on the call.
Snickers is
There
okay.
we go.
Perfect. Thank you.
10's a win.
No, I'm good.
10 is the winner. Yeah, that's it.
Is that an all in?
That is an all-in. He's thinking it over. He's thinking, did he miss the clubs? Is my sevens good here? And he folds it. He folds.
Was that a bluff or a value bet?
Yeah, well, he had the
I'm not
best
sure.
hand.
Yeah, he did. I don't know if he knew it or not. Either way,
Good.
drag in the pot.
If he was bluffing, he was bluffing the best hand for sure.
Yeah.
Lamont, I got you, boss. 135. Booked.
May I have some chicken, please? Just two, please.
Tell her that I hit the heart.
I don't care.
Getting ever closer.
I don't care. Really.
And 47.
Yes, I believe it's a stand 47.
Promo, I guess.
Yeah, leg be great.
Will I get
That's
yellow?
fine. I appreciate it.
Did you hear her earlier?
Thank you so much.
And she still not gonna put it. She didn't hear.
I call.
7 deuce. We've seen some 7 deuces tonight. I have not seen many aces.
Yeah. No pocket aces
I don't know if
at
y'all-
all.
That is DJ calling blind. Just came back with his plate of food. Got his cards at the last second. Just threw in the call.
Which means here come the diamonds.
Yeah,
Probably.
that was a. I don't know what my card. Oh, that they actually were diamonds as hearts.
So Quack Quack hit his queen.
How you make me look?
Yeah.
Basically, all really what he hit besides.
Patty's got a deuce.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play it. Try to hit 2 pair. Maybe trips.
all right, Britt.
Yeah, he's folded.
You got there first.
Uh,
I picked the wrong person.
We mean you want what? You want 112 on hand number 50? I assume is what you're trying to say, correct? I got you.
They're doing her thing, and I waved at her, so I was gonna make sure she came over here first. Not necessarily to me,
Yep.
but
All right, guys. This is hand number 48 coming up. So about another 2 hands or so to get your guesses in, and then we'll all be able to see how it plays out on hand number 50.
Got 4 players in the green. Everybody else is down a little bit. Patty Mac's having a little bit of a rough night. Hopefully he'll make a big comeback towards the
Yeah,
end.
like I said, ran into a few very unfortunate hands. Turned the flush and lost to the running spades, and then he had a flop full house, and
Yeah, that was rough.
that was where he got the running pairs kind of get counterfeited to his under full house.
Yeah, what's that?
Start with these clubs, Patty. What are we gonna do with them? Got suited clubs. We're chasing this flush frenzy. I'm sure 10,000 will absolutely turn your rough session around tonight.
Yeah, I'd probably be happy if he hit.
Yeah, I think he can probably forget about the hands bad beats he took earlier if he can get that done.
9, 8 of hearts. Love that hand. Queen 10 of diamonds.
Well, unfortunately, hopefully the clubs don't come because Quack Quack in there with the king high clubs would not help him any. It would be disastrous for Patty.
He needs some deuces. That's what he needs.
Deuces never loses is what they say,
They say that.
but
They lose this when I
I've
play.
lost them before. I promise you.
Every time I play that Deuces Wild tournament is crazy.
Oh my! What do we got? Everybody has a 10 here, but CB has the king kicker. You got 3 players.
Yeah, all
plop
the
top
10s are
there.
done. No more 10.
They all share them. Jack 10, Queen 10, King 10.
Who hits their off card? That's going to be it.
Or if no one does, it's just going to be CB. Yeah. Rhino needs to tag that 3 again.
Or he could hit an ace, right?
Yeah, you can hit an ace, but obviously, you probably love the 3 more than anything. Hostels can get, Hostels might hit running diamonds too. See if a diamond comes on the turn. See, I bet you if diamond comes, I bet you Hostos will bet it. No, just heads up though. CB and Hostos.
It's not a scary card for either player. They both think they're good.
Impressive, but Chris makes the correct fold, so very nicely done.
Chris v. Chris. Chris drags the pot. Chris made the right fold.
All right, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, this is hand number 49. So at the conclusion of this hand, please have all the bet. I keep on saying bets. Have the guesses in if you have not guessed already, and I'll finalize those out. So this is like the last hand to get them in before hand number 50.
We are not betting. It does not cost anything.
Yeah, it's not betting.
Yes. YouTube police, if you're listening, it's not betting.
All right, Aaron, I got you. 87.
Not my side.
Hand number 49, San Fran hand.
Ace 5 of spades. Got a couple of hearts, queen 4. And you know Miz won't fold those. Dopey's got diamonds.
He loves those suited cards. I mean, I don't blame him. Like I said, he's chasing this flush frenzy. They all are.
We got every suit. We got clubs, we got spades, we got diamonds, we got where'd the hearts go? Did Miz fold?
No, they're here. They'll come back around.
Miz had hearts. I see him though.
It is weird. I thought I'm pretty sure he called, but I guess not. I mean,
Maybe it was a misread on the card reader.
It might have been. Yeah, sometimes that happens. A little bit of a glitch. All right, 7 on the turn. All right, guys, this hand's finishing up. Any last guesses? I'm going to kind of read off and recap. So Jason has 65. We got Gil has 37. Terry Tosh has 50. Chris Campbell for 45. George 102. 80 for Chad. Tommy has 127. Orlando 68. Lamont 135, Britt 112, and Aaron has 87. Last hand, last guess. Anybody? This is hand number 50. All right, all bets are off, guys. The cards are out.
No more
bets. I have to wave it off.
Guesses, not bets.
Yeah, all I keep on thinking.
No more guesses.
No more guesses. No more guesses. All right, guys. Good luck to those who made an estimation.
Quack quack with the 7-5 suited. Did he fold? Surprised if he did.
No, I don't need it.
All right, guys. Going to the flop. Ace, king, 5, 2 spades.
DJ is the only ace. Quack quack had the spades. I'm surprised he folded.
Yeah, here, I'll do it this way. I'm going to put my.
Red says he wants a black hoodie.
Right. All right, that's it. So $16. Wow. That was wonderful. For 16, it's going to be, I believe. So going back up.
Gilbert.
Yeah, Gil, that's you, boss. At 16, not exactly the biggest hand of the day, but you had 37.
So what was Jason's original guess before he changed it?
35.
He would have won.
He would have won. Oh, that is too tough. Congrats, Gil. So hat or hoodie when you come back through. Just say that Matt okayed it, and I'll sign off some paperwork or whatever. Just we'll figure it out. I'm sure he'll be here tomorrow. Well, I was hoping it'd be a little bigger pot than that. I'm not gonna lie,
That's
but
surprising. $16.
$16 was a little uneventful.
That's the way poker goes. You just don't know.
Just don't know.
We had a $600 pot earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I understand nobody was going to bet. I was going to guess that high, but I think anything. I think anything from the 50 to the 150 range was perfectly fine bets. I was thinking 16 was. I guess it could have been like, hey, I'll do the Price is Right. I'll bet $1. You know, I'll my guess is $1.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or 200 or
Yeah.
whatever the top end is.
Right.
Cover the ends. But in the end, Gil came in and got in the middle and got it.
10-7 for Patty has top two and wins that one. That was a $32 pot right there.
Flop 2 pair, yeah. Jason's laughing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jason.
Yeah. You had her. See, what did I say? I told you.
0, yeah.
I was dead.
Patty Mac's got 0 luck. DJ's got 100.
And now DJ's up to 100. Yeah, exactly. No, for sure. And just that one hand just turns in. Nobody picks up anything, and one person bets the flop, and the hand's over. So,
who does the average? That's a dumb way to do it.
You think it's a dumb way to do it?
Who would do that?
Oh, the nerds we are back here. I know, keeping track of the stats.
As soon as I posted, that's why I did that. So we got moved from
8-7. Here's your hand right there. You like that one? 8-7.
I love that hand. Yeah, clubs. I like clubs too. It's my favorite.
Favorite suit?
Well, for making flushes, I make more club flushes than anything else.
Yeah. I always joke with people. They're like, "Oh man, I just need diamonds," and I say, "Well, you know, statistically, diamonds are the hardest flush to hit." You know, I was gonna eye roll out of that one.
The hardest one to hit's the one you need.
Exactly. I feel like there's been lots of threes.
There have been.
Fluffs.
Yeah. A lot of low boards. $18 pot there.
Yep.
Not helping the average.
Pot. Yep.
You know, and all clubs come. And
We got you, Jason.
We got you, buddy. We knew what you meant. Well, congrats to Gil on winning the giveaway. Yeah, man. Didn't John Banks? He ran pretty hot, didn't he? But I don't think he won though. I think he actually came in second, Gil. Believe it or not, but he had a massive. At one point, he had like 60% of the chips in play with before the final table, so that was pretty impressive.
Baby Huey pocket tens.
Tens.
That's a hard pair to play. I don't know. Pocket tens is always hard.
Yeah.
He made it 15 pre-flop. See if it works.
And the 6-6 queen. He still has the best hand.
Yeah. So far, so
He
good.
has to bet it. No, he doesn't bet it. I wonder if he's gonna bet it now that the 4 comes off. Dopey's getting a massage. I want to get a massage.
There's your 3.
There's my 3. I knew that 3 was coming.
So tens hold up
10s will hold up.
as long as nobody bets him off.
I don't think so. I think it's all basically getting. Yeah, he bets 15.
DJ's thinking with the 3.
Those 3s have been lucky so far.
Do you think it's just a bluff? Baby Huey doesn't bluff a lot. He might occasionally, but usually he has a hand when he bets. What does this add for?
Oh, this is for tournament. This is our Wednesday, our $630 $1,500 guaranteed free roll with bomb pot. So this is the Wednesday tournament with the starts at 6:30, and it's our standard structure. $10 for 10K, 35 for 35 into registration. You can also do 50 for 50,000 and 75 for 100,000. And this is our Thursday 6:30, and this is our guaranteed $1,500 free roll, no bomb pot. Same thing. This is just with all hold'em, no bomb pots per level. So
No, that's
we're wrapping it up, guys. Almost to the end of June, so we will be sending 2 people to play the main event this year. So come out, grab some points, get some hours in cash, and get your chance to go to Vegas
Yep, I'm looking forward to that.
with the zoo that is the main event. You won't catch me playing the main event. I just don't have the patience or the mindset to do it. And 2-hour levels are pretty extreme. It's brutal. Could you imagine just playing one day, one whole day, and you only go through 5 levels? I was like, gosh,
Right.
it's a long session. Some guys like that, though. Some guys like that marathon spirit, that, 7 days to make it to the day, whatever, to the final 3 tables.
Yeah, you got to have discipline. You got to be patient. Just
Just
you got to be
all of it.
physically able to do it.
It's the physicality, it's the mental aspect. It's just obviously running really good. Every flip you go into, you just gotta, whether you're holding the small pair against the ace king or vice versa, you're just gonna have to keep winning those back to back to back to back. It's tough.
What's so impressive about 2004 when Raymer did it? He was never at risk.
Yeah. I've actually played with Greg Rader, like, probably he's been at my table, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 tournaments I played in. Yeah, he's a very nice man.
I only played with him once, and it was up at Windstar.
I've always wanted to knock him out because he always brings like those little fossils, and he'll sign it with like the table you're at and the table and the chair numbers and stuff. I never got one.
I've got one.
Oh, you got one?
Mhm.
That's awesome.
I'll bring it up here and show you.
Yeah, I want to see that. Please do.
I've also got the glasses.
That is awesome.
Not from him, but I bought those.
Yeah. Those
Jack
little,
always tells me I should wear them up here. Those little spiral glasses.
I would
round
like to
ones.
see that fossil. That'd be pretty cool.
I'll bring it up here for you.
Awesome. Deuce of clubs on the river. The 9s with the king kicker is going to hold against the. Yeah.
So, Jason, if you pay the $30 membership, that gets you in the poker room anytime you want. They've got free drinks, free beer. But if you're playing a cash game, you still have to pay the $13 an hour to sit at the table. Or if you buy in bulk, you can buy it down to like $10 an hour.
Yeah, we do promotions. So like if you want to buy like 5 hours, we do 5 for 55. So it comes down to like $11 an hour. But if you buy 10 hours, it comes down to $10 an hour. We offer those discounts. And if you do choose to do that, one of the cool things is like whatever time you don't use, you don't lose it. So you could literally might not come here for another 7 months, and if you still had 8 hours left on your card, that would be here when you come back the next time. So you never lose it if it doesn't get used.
There's no time charge for the tournaments. So
Right.
if you're a member, you can come in and play the free rolls. There's two free rolls every day. You can play them for free. So
yeah. So like I said, we're here. We'll be happy to see you, and that's how it kind of works. So, anytime you play cash and you don't use, it'll carry over to the next time you come.
got another hand with diamonds versus diamonds.
Yeah, it's been a lot of diamonds in these hands lately. So, see what happens. Do we get diamonds on this flop? Nope, it's all spades this time. And
nobody's got a spade.
Ironically, nobody has spades, so it don't matter right now. But
CB's got a queen.
And Hassos has top 2 with queens and jacks.
Yeah, queens and jacks. So probably get a little bit of action.
Perfect. So if you were to buy the monthly and you were to come up here, say if you went up here more than if you come the whole week, I mean, it'll pay for itself just by doing that. But otherwise it's $10 per day.
Well, remember your first day's free.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So if you're only going to play 3 times, then your first one's free. You could do $10. The other 2.
I'll comp that membership for your first time here for sure. Just remind somebody. Just say that Matt said he's comping my daily, and if I'm not here, then somebody else will do it. We'll square that out later. I'm confused. I guess did Hassos fold the queens and jacks because it shows that CB wins. I don't know if that was the graphics I got.
No, I don't think that's right.
Yeah. Tim, yes. It is still 10K. They are going for it today. If it doesn't get hit today, tomorrow it'll go up to 10,500. So we are not going to cap this. It's going to keep growing. So we'll be here. Come and try to get this. We're hoping to give it away at some point, but it is kind of cool to see it get kind of relatively big.
10K is the biggest it's been, right?
Right, but so we were always capping it and kind of and waiting to hit, and we'll carry it over, or we'll start a new one. But this
No
one,
cap.
this one, we're not going to cap it. We're gonna if it gets however high it gets. So we would like to see, I think that'll draw some buzz if it gets pretty big. People start coming in.
See some new faces from out of
exactly.
town.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we got a jack for Rhino who's in the lead at the moment.
Tim, I don't think we're going to cap it. No, so if it'll grow as high as it until it gets hit.
Yeah, wait till it's at 100K.
Yeah, then come up here. And, I might even come play on my off day if it gets up to 100K. I'm not gonna lie. That might incentivize.
Think
me.
you'll have enough tables if it gets to 100K?
Yeah.
We'll have to set up some like folding tables and
Yeah. Well,
go to Walmart and get some chairs.
We'll have to knock out the door next door to the whatever that is. That I guess that's the massage place next door, and have to start setting up tables in there.
Y'all need more room. Y'all could do more.
Yes, Jason. So you have to use both hole cards. Both hole cards have to play on the board, and
You have to win.
You do have to win, and the pot has to be at least $10. Those are all the requirements for it to count. $10 in the pot. Using both hole cards, you have to win the pot, and your flush has to your two cards on the flush have to be the winning or the playing cards. So if a 4 flush comes out and yours like a deuce of hearts, you might not play there because the other board cards would play before your deuce did.
Yeah, but because you play bad.
So other than that, it's real easy, right?
Real easy.
It's real easy.
And you can't turn it into a boat because that's happened to a player before where they had the flush
and paired and
then
then
just hit the boat.
Yeah. Exactly. What? Man, sounds like talk about threading that needle. You know what I'm saying, Daryl?
Yeah.
Just having to just get it right in there perfectly.
You're 100% right.
But with that said, it's been done many times.
I didn't call you. You're right.
It has. We got a man by the name Promo Pat who
He's done it
sometimes
twice or 3 times.
or just maybe not the flush frenzy, but just whatever promo we had going on, whether it was the fortune or whatever. He's hit him. He's put in his time. I'll give him that.
I saw him and I was at the table fold pocket aces face up in an unraised pot because they weren't suited, and he said he was only playing for the flush frenzy.
There you go.
That's his try, and he won.
Yeah.
He hit it. He would not play any hand that didn't give him a chance to at the frenzy. Yeah.
I understand. That is called the dedication and commitment is what that's called. Ace 10 for CB here, top pair, top kicker. I wonder if Patty just tries to call one and try to peel the heart off. Go for it. I don't know how he's gonna do it.
Nope.
$30 is a little steep.
CB's having a pretty good night.
Yeah, he's catching. Just hit some hands and made some good bets and got people to fold some other strong hands.
Shows him down a little bit, but feel like he's been pretty active.
Yeah.
More than likely, yeah. 7 and 9 or a 2.
Or a 6. His favorite hand is 69.
Miz is almost in the green.
He is? I thought he was in the green. Oh, I guess he
He
lost
dipped
it.
back down a little bit, but yep. He needs to get another big draw.
Poor Patty, man. I called it. I knew when I got that lug distribution. You're fine. When he got that lug distribution, it was going to say 0. Just it was guaranteed. Talk about just being snake bit.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of cash, so it doesn't happen to me often, but it's very frustrating when you just can't catch a break.
Yeah, and it just gets frustrating because like in a tournament, you lose like a fixed amount if you push it in the hands. It's not like, but when you're playing cash and you're in for 3 or 4 buy-ins, it starts to wear on you a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And it's your decision to get up and walk away, not the tournament. So tournaments, you lose, you're gone.
Right.
Cash game, you have to make that hard choice to finally give up.
Exactly. Rhino here flopping into a king high flush draw. Nobody has a 7, which gives him a good chance to probably try to catch this flush.
And he does.
And he does. But now he has to fade the ace of clubs that Quack Quack has. And, oh, well, I guess he might because he just ripped it all in.
Wonder what you could have.
They are playing for these flush frenzies, that's for sure. Alrighty, show the flush, and wouldn't that just be so insulting if like somebody like slow played 7-8 and just like snapped it off?
Oh my God!
And
Could
you're
you
like
believe it?
you're trying to just like win it there to get on the board for the flush frenzy and you just end up losing your stack because someone slow played a boat. I'm glad that didn't happen to him, but I can just see that it could happen to somebody.
It would have been funny, but I didn't have it.
Next hand.
Brad Deuce gave me 2 pairs.
There you go. Yep. So it happens. Been down 1,300, got up, went and smoked, drank a beer, came back, left up 400. So exactly. Sometimes you can just turn it all around. Get on a heater. Well, not a bad flop for Miz. Another trip fours. Man, Patty Mac even had ace king this hand, but lets it go, just not catching what he needs. It's a good fold too. I'm not trying to chase to try to get lucky because, like I said, now all he would do is run into the trip fours while somebody's holding.
Here we go again. Friendly fire. How much check?
Oh man,
There's a heart.
there's a heart. Wow, they just start ripping this in with these flushes. It's so funny to me. Don't care that there's a card to come. Don't care the board's paired. Just rips them in. I love it. All right. I kind of wanted to see that rabbit hunt to see if he would have called, if he would have got lucky and got the full house.
That's 2 flushes for him, right?
No, Miz is Oscar, Tim. Miz is Quack Quack's Kyle.
I'm pretty sure that's the second one for Kyle.
Yeah, I hope someone hits it, but like I said, I mean, obviously I want someone to hit it, but I also kind of like to see how high it could grow. It's always kind of cool to see if it gets up to something to where, you know, you can go out, take the money with you and just go buy a new car.
Right.
Take it straight to the dealership. I'm gonna get a new 2025 vehicle. It's about time to trade it in.
Mm-hmm. How's those pocket fours?
6-3 of hearts for DJ.
Patty Mac with the 7 deuce again. That's the 3rd or 4th time he said that here.
At least those hands will keep him out of trouble, at the very least. Oh man,
There's your 3.
3 top pair for Miz. This might get Miz in trouble. He bets it. With a $20 wager.
Yeah, and he's aggressive. He's not gonna.
Right. Oh.
If a king comes, he's really.
Oh man, or if even a queen comes is going to be worse for him.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 1. What's he going to do? That's a check.
There it goes. He's shipping it with queen.
I mean, he's not going to fold the set, I assume. Yeah, and he's dead. And it's over.
Yep. 270. You know, we were just saying he got all the way back into the green and now back to the red.
Yeah, we put mics on players. Sometimes they have it turned down low, but you can occasionally hear the players talking, or if we're not the ones, you know, talking and overriding their talk.
240.
Yeah, that one hurt. Always hurts whenever you have all your money in with the card to come and you're always just drawing stone dead, and it's never a good feeling. Yes. No, I mean they're all wearing one. See, they're on their shirts. See, they're pinned to their shirts. It's just we don't have the audio up very high with them right now, and obviously we're talking over them. So, but the players do wear mics.
Yeah, sometimes you can hear them if they speak up a little bit or
Yeah.
get excited, but they're pretty low volume.
King Jack of Hearts. That's a nice hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's a yo bet. Yeah, it was Tim. You're right. Eights for CB. Man, he's picking up some hands now. See if he can catch back-to-back sets. I don't see any eights out, so he has a decent. I mean, he has a not the worst chance of doing it. Just hopefully it's on the king half flop. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
as I said it, as I talked it into existence.
Yep, you called it.
Nobody has a 7, so it still leads.
3, 4, 5, 6 up and down for DJ.
Yeah. Nice. Shows back-to-back sets.
And what did we say the percent of flopping a set was? 18%,
yeah.
I think is what Jason said earlier.
Exactly.
You were unlucky, Chris. You have 2 cards the wrong way. You have two cards in there the wrong way. Yeah, you were unlucky,
Yeah, it
Chris.
shows
You're gonna
not
put some
boxed
paint
out
on
in the
there
deck
with
when
your
we
eights.
go to the next
You
one
could've
for
got it
sure.
all. I didn't like the turn card.
Yeah, tonight was, I believe, that Dallas Straddle tournament.
Mm-hmm. I have not tried that one yet.
I have not either.
I've been on the live stream every time.
Let's see here. See what look what happened tonight with that. Just out of my own curiosity.
Has it been getting 2 tables, or do you know?
Yeah, it said it had 26 entries tonight. Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
So there's currently 7 left right now at the final table.
Couple ace kings.
Couple ace kings for sure. There's another ace 3. And all the aces are out, it looks like.
Hey, Patty Mac, is that your water up?
All the aces are out. So no aces coming on the flop.
Hey, Coop. How's it going, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Congrats on your son run. You've been killing it.
Yeah, he did really well. I've worked one night where he did really well in the tournament. So
I think you ended up chopping Friday night and Saturday night.
yeah, that sounds about right.
No, I just called 2.
So DJ is gonna rip it in. Basically all in with ace king. Rhino's gonna call. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay because y'all have the same hand, most likely. You know, with the exception of something really ridiculous. You know, flush is running out. It should be a chop pot. I don't think Hasos will call with that for 500, but
That's a big bet. He wants to because they're suited, but don't do it.
yeah.
Let's go 2.
All right, here's what we're gonna do: leave the bets in front, and he's not gonna do. He's gonna bring it all in. Okay, well maybe they did. Perfect. Run it twice for this. Yes, they're running it twice. I don't know why. It's not gonna matter. It's gonna be a waste of time.
4 plus roll. I'll close.
See 2 wards for this, really? All right. All right.
Spades.
No club. This one.
Oh, it is a club.
Yeah, those are
Sorry,
clubs.
my bad. I thought the 3 was
Yeah.
a spade.
So now
There's a spade.
Yeah, now, but it's still chopped regardless on this one. That one's chopped, and here comes the next one. Waste of time this was. All right.
Clubs.
Yep, club is the only chance.
Nope.
Nope, chop it up.
Look at the
Pull this back,
sevens.
DJ, if that's all right with you.
Yes, sir.
That's this would have won that one.
Man, that's a lot of work for not much money, Jay.
You what?
That's a lot of work for not much money.
Yeah, Coop, you got to play while you're running hot.
Yeah,
those don't stick around long. I know. There was a time I thought I couldn't lose, and now I feel like I can't win.
It definitely there's an ebb and flow to it. It just get on that streak. It happens. Trust me.
Got to play it while you're hot. Hopefully, you'll stay hot long enough to go to the Vegas tournament.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to whoever gets out there. It will definitely not be me. So, but I wouldn't mind going out there and just being on the rail and sweating somebody. So
You'd wear a Patty Mac shirt.
you know what,
on the
for
rail.
Patty, I mean, I would, you know,
Me
and,
too.
and that's not normally something that I would be like I'm comfortable doing. But for Patty, if he goes, I'll go put on a Patty Mac shirt, Patty Mac Financials or whatever.
McLaughlin
Mc-
Financial.
Oh yes, yeah, McLaughlin
For all your
Financial
financial needs.
Yes,
I'm actually going to his house for a party this Friday.
set of queens for DJ.
Well,
Oh yeah, well
for his for all of his clients, he throws an appreciation party.
That's awesome,
every
yeah.
quarter or so, and yeah,
maybe if
nice
I could,
guy.
maybe if I can scratch. How much do I think I need to total to invest? It's worth his time. If I had 10,000, I just gave it to him. Say, hey, invest this somewhere.
Absolutely,
you-
you don't need that much, but
It'll be-
yeah,
Yeah, give it to him. Say, hey, run this up. Don't lose it, please. Don't gamble with it. Just
Right.
I want you to gamble with it, but not gamble with it. You know what I mean?
yeah. If you got any old accounts, 401ks, anything like that laying around, he'll help you reinvest and get in the market. It's a
Yeah.
good time to do it.
Absolutely. Anytime it takes a dip in the market, it's the best time to start putting money back into it. Especially if you have time on your side. A set of queens will hold up.
Yeah, he's struggling again.
Yeah. No, he was. They were polar opposites. Patty had 0 on the luck, and DJ had 100. So that you could just see, and everybody else was in between.
Yeah.
So they got on the opposite ends of the spectrum. Nah, I might do that. I need to sit down and consult with him, see what he has to offer. He might have something pretty cool, you know.
No, absolutely. He's got everything for anybody. Definitely, give him a chance.
There you go. Make sure it's all about. No, none of this is gunslinger. That is not. That is. We have a Baby Huey. I don't even know his real name actually, but I think that Baby Huey is who you think is gunslinger in the 4.
James is his real name.
Yeah,
James A.
and it's all about bankroll management, right? So
Like I said, I used to carry around a Corona or a bag of change, right? And I can't think of the name of the
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal.
I got you.
Yeah. That was my bankroll, just a bag of change. Used to play with that. Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, there we go, Patty. Let's get this pot in. You got there, aces and queens. I mean, sometimes even though it's not the biggest pot, just any pot, when you start running real bad, it starts to help the mindset.
Yeah, for sure. It's possible.
Yeah. Guys, I think we've got probably, honestly, about maybe half an hour more or so. I mean, I think we'll probably a little over half an hour. We're on hand number, we're up to 65. Might get up to about, I would say 75, maybe 80 or so. Yeah. Started off young.
There's pocket 4s again.
Pocket 4s. There's king, queen, suited, and spades for a quack quack.
All the 4s are out. Not going to flop a set.
No. I know Patty coincidentally sharing the same hand. Both have 7-6. I like quack quack's chance in this hand more than anybody's probably. I think that's probably this.
I think it's dopey.
You think it's dopey?
Mhm.
Queen 9.
Yeah, that's Patty Mac's favorite hand, by the way. Queen 9.
Well, not really the flop that anybody wanted
With
on
all
that
the
one.
threes that we've been seeing, the pocket fours have a chance.
That is true. Well, fours are still holding strong. They might just take this down right here. I think it's a good chance he's going
Yeah,
to.
it's a good bet with
I
king,
can't
queen.
see around the
Yeah.
wall.
But
Well,
Baby
ain't
Huey
gonna
wants to
fall
hold
down
on,
like
see if he can
this.
hit his 3 or his 4.
Yeah.
And the king gets
He didn't
there.
need to, but the king got there. Yeah. He's gonna Quack's gonna show that he got there.
It's crazy, I had 3. Crazy, I had queen 9 and I missed everything on the board. Crazy how that happened.
It's always good when you bet on the come and the hits on
Yeah.
the river.
Yeah,
I know,
absolutely.
The deck I have, I'm missing. It happens. I know.
I mean, you get the chance. Like I
Well,
said,
I
you
had
get the
that
fold
happen
equity
there,
in
too.
there. You can bet on the come. If they fold, great. You know, if they call, then all right. I guess I'm gonna have to hit, but
Yep.
you still have that chance to.
Hand 66.
Thinking Jake's gonna redeem himself.
Get some pocket sixes.
Yeah, that'd be a nice little coincidence.
Thinking he will. I remember
It's
hoping.
the only pocket pairs we have in this hand.
That's right.
No, just suited. Well, they won't. These guys won't suited cards anyways.
Diamonds, yeah.
Not a pocket pair yet. Nope, still no pocket pair.
Bunch of junk. Check eight's playable.
Yeah, there's a decent hand right
Real
there.
hand.
Oh, he just rips it in. Nice. Let's go, Dopey.
Go home.
And I like it. He actually has a little Dopey little
Yeah.
figure. What are they called? Figurines or
Yeah. One of the 7 dwarfs.
yeah.
I knew it was close. Yeah. My favorite hand. 3-5 off.
Shows it. Shows the table.
I knew that time, Jake. I figured I'd take care of it myself.
Oh, the button's here.
You hadn't worked out very well for
Ad
me
or
yet.
tournament.
More tournaments here. What do we got? What do we got?
Yeah, I jammed
Yep,
3,
this is the
so-
big one. The Saturday. It starts at 3 p.m. guys. This is a 5,000 guaranteed free roll with bomb pod.
Fully expected
And
he'd
it
call
starts
me
at 3,
5-3,
5K guaranteed,
and then-
10 for 10,
and
35 for 35, and then the only slight difference is indirect registration. There's a $75 for 75K, or $100 will get you 125,000 chips at the add-on period. And we're still doing our road to Vegas. This is how you can qualify in our cash games, but hours and qualifying and placing in our tournaments for points. The noon, a little bit lower structure than the evening. The first place for evening will get you 6K. The first place in noon will get you 3K, and it's staggered that way going down. We got about 2 weeks left.
Yeah, and you get a main event seat and $1,000 cash to travel or expenses.
Well, I mean, we can't put you up at the Bellagio, but we're gonna try to do a little better than the Motel 6 off the strip. So we'll get you
If you only
somewhere.
last one night, then $1,000 would be enough.
Hey, if you're like me and you're pinching those pennies, you stay at Circus Circus for very cheap. Hopefully, you get it comped and then just take the $1,000 and it's an extra bind of cash game somewhere.
There you go. Spin it up to another 10K.
All right. Well, Hassos Picassos,
Dopey's got the 8s, though. The 8s have been hot.
they have been hot, but Hassos is going to bet it. He's got top pair with aces.
Jason called them snowmen earlier. I always call them the Ochos.
ESPN the Ocho.
The Ochos.
Oh, somebody folded a 6, and wish they still had that 6. I think it was Rhino. He had the 6 in his hand. But Hassos is going to bet it again.
Can't beat an ace, can't beat
Takes it down. Aces up.
6-3.
So if you're out in Vegas going to the World Series and you have a little bit of the option because you know they running it's not just the horseshoe, all the Orleans and Golden Nugget, they all run the tournaments. Would there be any tournament that would interest you other than like a Hold'em tournament in around town? Would you like to play anything else?
I like 8 or better, 4 card.
Okay, yeah,
So I kind of grew up playing that.
they will absolutely play that. They have play plenty of that out there
When
as
I
well.
play online, even for fun, that's the only thing I play is Omaha. It's different than Congress. 4 cards versus 5 cards is a big difference.
It is a big difference. There's definitely a skill factor. I mean, like you gotta have skill either way, but like there's a the it's a lot harder to have that double nuts. It's a lot easier to have double nuts in Congress,
Right.
and it's a lot easier to try to, or it's more. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this correctly, but I feel like the aspect of like when you know you're 3/4ing versus when you're getting 3/4, that skill factor in 4 card is much more powerful because, like I said, it's not as easy to run out double nuts as it is in 5 card.
Yep. In 4 card, people, tend to overplay the low.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of punish them for that. But
Right. And that's where you can exploit that. And if you know you have 3/4, you can press that a lot more.
But with that said, most of the tournaments I play are Hold'em.
Mm-hmm. Patty Mac, well, gets a favorable flop. He has Ace Queen, and if you can dodge maybe like a spade, a 7, or a 3 or 4, he might win this spot. He's got to dodge a few things though.
Put the 5 of hearts out there.
That's a good card for
Jack
him.
of hearts, that's fine.
That's a good card for him. He needs to probably bet this big, and I think he's going to bet it big. What did he bet there? I can't quite see. 35. Okay.
Yeah, this would be a good pot.
Yeah, CBD does have some. He's got a pair and a flush draw, so he's got some outs.
Just don't put a spade, please, dealer.
Or a 3 or a 4.
Please, one time.
We're not rooting against
the Queen of Diamonds?
We're not rooting against CB. We're just
Patty just needs to break. Queen of Diamonds, I called it.
There we go. And Patty's going to enjoy that river card for sure.
There you go.
That's it. I don't think he'll get paid off, but at least he doesn't lose the pot.
Yeah, and again, I'm not rooting against anybody or really for anybody, but in this moment, Patty needed a hand.
Oh, wow, he bets this. He didn't fold it, did he? No.
No, he bet 50. Patty just called.
Oh, man. Nice.
269. That'll help a little bit.
That'll definitely help a little bit. If he can double through that one time.
Got him out of the seal or the basement.
Yeah. Got him out of what is even below the basement? What's below that? Like I don't know what the word is.
Bedrock.
Yeah, the bedrock. Got him above the foundation.
He's still got time. He can still make a big comeback.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd be surprised he ends up in the green. They do end in a bomb pot. I know I said earlier they don't do them, but the last hand's usually a bomb pot.
The last hand's a bomb pot. All right. We can talk that bomb pot when it gets there.
Last time I played, I was booking a pretty good win and then played the bomb pot and gave half of it back. And I'm like, man, why did I do that?
It's treacherous for sure. Rhino picked up a huge hand. He's got queens. No one's had aces now. I thought it was statistically one person would have had aces dealt
seen
tonight,
kings,
but
we've seen jacks, we've seen queens multiple times, 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s. I don't remember 6s.
We've seen 6s. We've obviously seen 5s.
4s.
Patty Mac remembers the
4s
5s.
have happened a lot. 3s have happened.
And we've seen deuces, so we've seen them all. Everything besides aces. Nah, that's actually a good card for Rhino. Oh, don't fold it because you have it. Oh, he's gonna fold it.
No, he's
it's the diamonds. It's the diamonds. No, I think it is because I don't think it's necessarily the kings that bother him. I think he feels like someone may turn to flush against.
No, he's not gonna fold. He's not gonna fold. Determined look on his face.
I don't know. He's grabbing his cards.
He's gonna talk himself into a call.
No, the higher
Oh, don't do it.
I would say the higher they went, there they were.
3 pair.
It's gonna show it, and he's gonna see that he had the best hand, and he folded the best hand. He's like, "Why'd you show that to me? I didn't want to see that."
About time you gave me one. Huh?
As they say, you should have played those queens, Rhino.
No, I get why he folded. I just
Oh, for sure.
think he would. I thought I saw that look in his eye.
Never flush.
The higher the cards come off the table, that's
You're more experienced than me.
no. I just
Oh.
not even that. It's just I just
What you say.
feel like every time.
I'll check that on the live stream. Go ahead.
I feel like anytime someone starts like counting out the chips, it's like 99% they're gonna call. But anytime they start like pulling the chips, like the cards and looking like this, the higher they come off the
Getting
table.
real lackadaisical with
Yeah,
showing.
yeah.
The only time it's legal to lie is out of poker face.
But yeah, anytime I've ever seen someone like start like staring at their stack, counting it out, that's like, oh yeah, he's calling. I know I'm bluffing, and I know he's calling, so I might as well just start grabbing my wallet and pulling out some more cash.
I think our chat fell asleep on us. I see people out there, but y'all still awake?
Here's another fun one for if it comes all clubs. No. Good flop for CB once again. W can get a 5 and catch that wheel. Good turn card for DJ as well. Turns a straight draw. Jason's there. He's still with us. Oh, very nice.
There's the queen.
There's the queen, DJ. He gets there.
Yeah, he's struggling, remember?
Yeah, he was struggling.
On the river, he's hit so many rivers.
We'll see. We'll look at the stats at the end and see if he's still struggling.
Sweating baseball bets. I see. Rangers playing?
I don't think Rangers are playing it. Maybe they are. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see who's all playing right now.
Catch what you need to catch.
We got St. Louis destroying the Tigers right now, and the Phillies beating the Rockies. That's about it, right? Oh, I guess you got Royals and Giants playing 0-0. That's a sleeper right now. All right, we finally found him. We found the aces. Rhino has them.
All right.
And all the aces are out, so he will not catch the set of aces, but still a good hand to have. Philly's under 6.5. Well, there you go. Is that the bet? It's probably looking good, right? Oh no, it's not looking good. It's already over. Oh, no. Oh, their team total. Yeah, then you're still okay there. I said, there's no way that there was under 6.5 when they're playing the Rockies.
So DJ flopped the nut flush draw. Rhino's ahead with the aces. Queen 10's got an open-ended straight draw.
Everyone pretty much caught a piece of it except for Baby Huey.
Yeah.
Everybody else sort of likes it.
Jason says Queen 10's going to win.
Queen 10? Yeah, maybe so.
Well, we know an ace is not coming. Is it going to be the king or the 8?
Let's see how. I guess they're gonna run it twice. No, it's not. Yeah, they are running it twice. Should have been Max Payne.
There was the king. You would have been right,
You'd
Jason.
have been right on that one.
And the 8. They both ends of the straight.
So there's one, and then it's gonna be Chop.
King of hearts.
Yeah, it's Chop.
Ooh.
No, yeah, did you sold an ace of hearts? Run it once, Rhino. You would have scooped it. It's hard to, I guess. I know.
Queen 10 should have stayed.
Yep. And you're right. Was that Haas who had the Queen 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, run it once, and Haas scoops the whole pot.
Didn't do me any good. Hadn't done me any good.
10 of heart, clubs.
Oh wow.
I won them. Hit first board.
Might have been. Was it Haas's or Kyle? One of the guys.
I think it was Haas who had the Queen 10 of clubs.
You're gonna play his dude. Deuce our heart.
Yeah, you can.
He was right though. On the first board, Queen 10 scoops the whole pot.
All up the stack. You good to count the flushes?
Top board on, yes, sir.
Yeah, top one up.
Let's see here. Let's take a look at this next time. At least we finally found the aces.
Yep, we've seen every pocket pair now.
Those cameras, please. Yep. Sir. Got a 15. Fold. Fold. Falls 15. Falls 15. Falls 15.
CB's had quite a few ace tens as well. I mean, it seems to have had that hand a lot, and always flop the 10 with it, or an ace.
I agree. And we got diamonds again for 2 players. We've had that happen multiple times.
Huh?
King high flush versus queen high flush.
All I know is if a diamond comes, I know it's going to hurt Rhino because it's going to be tough.
Huh?
So you got 2 players flopping top pair of aces. You got 2 players flopping relatively high flush draws. Everybody likes it. What is DJ going to do with his ace 3?
I don't have any idea.
And
Fold. It's a good fold.
Stays out of trouble.
You know, I used to think DJ was a hyper aggressive player. He's played really solid.
Yeah, he's playing really good.
I mean, he's always been good. Just
Yeah, he's been more conservative. I mean,
very much so. Make good
kind of
decisions.
more disciplined, not just putting
Right.
it in.
Not much
on-
gamble.
Right. Able to fold a lot of top pairs and stuff like that, and get away from those kind of hands, situational hands.
All right, let's see if the diamond comes.
Let's see if Rhino wants to call. He's only in for 35 right now, so
Well, either way, Quack Quack's called. So
no, I think yeah, you're right. No, he did call. That's right, because the raise was here, the call was there. We can hear Miz out there saying he's still down. We're hearing that in real time.
he must win a pot then.
That's correct. That's very true.
Watch for Miz to win a pot in 15 minutes.
Yeah, we just spoiled it. No, Coop, did you had was that total 6.5 for the game, or was that for like a team total? No, that has to be for the game.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, they don't do 6 for team totals in baseball, do they? Rarely.
I know last night Mike was celebrating when the Yankees hit a home run, and he had, I think 9 was the number, and it was a low scoring game, but that just put him over.
Yeah.
Like he hit a grand slam.
Oh, Mike, he's sweating his sports bets. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a team total. Because I was gonna say I thought they were playing out there in Colorado, where you don't ever see it under in that game for less than like 10 or 11. I guess the air is like thinner up there or something, or whatever the reason is for that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, he's lucky now. Now if he catches the diamond, it's good because Quack Quack folded. So that's actually that's step 1 miracle of him winning this pot.
Correct.
Because if he called, he was dead. So he hit the first miracle, getting the higher flush draw to fold.
Jason says good bet. I agree. Let's see if it holds.
Let's run it twice. It's just
Yeah.
two rivers. So
He is dead to the diamond, but at least if he catches the diamond, it's
Nope.
That's not that one.
It's the queen. Not good enough.
And then nope. Oh, 2 bricks.
Oh, I had the king. There's the diamonds, Rhino.
Ugh. Baseball's not mine. That's Daryl's sport. You know, Daryl and your sport. I don't know anything about baseball.
I don't bet baseball.
But I can't even. But I definitely don't play it. I know that I wasn't very good. I probably would have got cut from my high school team if I even tried out on it.
I played a little, but mainly I just coached the kids.
No, that's awesome.
Then it got weird once Jack aged out. and I kept coaching at the lower level.
Yeah.
People would start to wonder which one's yours, and I'm like,
Right.
oh, I don't have a kid on the team. I'm just the coach, and it gets to be strange. So that's why I finally handed it over to the
Yeah,
dads.
that makes sense.
The dads want to be out there with their kids. I had my turn.
I never thought of it like that, but that makes perfect sense.
Sometimes the best call is not. True that.
$10 says I'm the cursed and unluckiest at the end of
You're right.
I called it way earlier. I said that before the stats come up, it was going to be
Zero.
Patty was going to be unluckiest at zero luck, and then that was true. And then on the curse stat, it was absolutely you, and that was also true.
That pocket fives is,
I'm running so bad you're going to win.
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
We're
You're
gonna
very
we're gonna
welcome, buddy.
delete this one. Don't watch it.
I'm not going to watch it yet. Why would he want to relive this misery? It's like it's a time capsule of him just getting destroyed. Why would he want to come back and watch
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Oh man, where are we at? Flush draw for Rhino. Can he hit this one this
Can't
time?
waste my prayers on baseball, Cooper. Sorry. I'll hope for you.
Rhino just cannot catch these flushes. I'm sorry, Pat. I didn't mean to laugh as you came in, but just the way he said it, I was just like, yeah. No, you're right. We knew the stats. We already knew, sir. We saw the pain.
I don't know who you're talking to. He's not going to watch this.
Well, talking to the void, I guess.
DJ will probably rewatch the stream.
Yeah.
Chris probably rewatch the stream. That's the thing. Same thing with chess. And, poker's a little different, but you're supposed to review your games, right?
Yeah, right.
After you play.
And tweak it and kind of figure out where you might have done this better or that better.
And you get better by watching the ones you lose.
Exactly.
But they're so much harder to watch. So I tend to always review the games I win.
It's kind of
trash the games I lose.
Yeah, I feel like it's also kind of like, if you're in school and having to do like you do a speech class, you're supposed to do a speech and you videotape your speech and then go back and like watch yourself doing it. But some people get real self-conscious. It's like hard to do that. You know, I was hard for me to do that, and I still would be terrible at it. But I had to do a speech for this class I had this past semester, and it was on camera. Like, oh man, I don't want to watch this and critique it. It's brutal. It's already cringy enough.
Yeah. Miz has the fives this time, but he's 10's way in the lead. Again, we had diamonds versus diamonds. So.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, aces and tens.
Yeah, DJ's still struggling.
Yeah, it definitely helps. Or just like you play a hand and like let's say you folded to a hand and you're like you're a question like, hey, did I have the best hand? Was I bluffed? You at least go back and find out for sure later. That's kind of one cool aspect of playing the stream is like kind of like whatever you thought your read was at the time, you might have folded the hand. It might have been the good right fold. It might have been the bad fold or the wrong fold. But you can go back and confirm that one way or the other.
Right.
Yeah. And then you can.
But it's a lot easier to do when you're ahead.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like you can kind of like if you're trying to go and test like was my read right, you can go get some confirmation on that. Well, guys, I think I could be completely wrong about this, but we're probably on the last like 15 minutes or so. Is that correct? Yeah, that's confirmed. So we probably have another maybe 5 or 6 hands left, and we will be wrapping this up with a bomb pot.
We're going to give away a custom poker table, one of the poker house poker tables. You've got to get the exact 2 cards, the right suit, the right player, the exact amount of the pot.
Yeah. If you can do all that together.
And think of the number between 1 and 100 that I have in my head.
There you go, guys. If you can do all 5 of those things, we'll give a custom poker house table. You just got to come pick it up yourself. We're not going to ship it to you. I guess you guys got it all in and ran it. So that's Dopey on the first one. Beats Miz. And then
There's a 9.
and this looks a little probably most likely be Chatbot then. Yep.
Getting worse from on top. Yeah.
You like to run it twice?
I don't. I mean, it's situational. I'll like if I'm playing a game and it's really just playing huge, I might run it twice. But what I don't want to do, especially if I'm playing Omaha, what I don't like to do, I don't like to play with people who just want to like ram and jam and then like they assume you're gonna run it twice because they just want to like gamble. I'm like, no, if you want to put it all in on that draw, like and then they'll just run it once. And if you get it, I mean, it's as a general rule, I don't run it twice, but like I'm not saying I never run it twice. But I definitely am not that guy who's like, oh, when I have the best of it, I'll run it. I want to run it once, and when I'm behind, I want to run it twice. Like
right.
I mean, I like for me, it's reciprocal of which way somebody else is going with me, or somebody else wants to do. Is I don't cherry pick when I do it.
Correct.
If I do it, I do it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah.
So, but I usually don't run it twice. I mean, especially if the pot's like, not even that big. It's like, oh, really, you run it twice. There's $80 in this pot. Like, are we really doing this? But like, if I'm not that I play in huge games all the time, but like if the pot's like maybe 5,000, I'm like, I might
run it 3 times, maybe.
Yeah, I might want to run that more than once, just that's a lot of pain. If you lose that pot on one run out. Dopey Queens.
There's the deuces. He says they don't lose us.
The deuces don't lose, right?
There's 5-3 of hearts. I like the 5-3 of hearts, but not for $106.
Yeah.
Do deuces call for $106? What do you think? Does he call?
No, I don't think Haas is in the call for that. But
what about CB? He does.
No, yeah, but I didn't think Chris was going to call.
After CB call, it gets more tempting, but yeah, that's still a while.
Well, there we go. Dopey has to like his spot, but I guess they're also going to run this twice. All right. That's a good start for Dopey.
Queen of clubs, though.
Nope. Didn't have to fade any of that. That one's going to be for Dopey. Kind of a weird.
There's an ace. That was weird.
That was a little weird, but it is what it is. And since there's only one queen left, I assume it'll be chopped.
Chop. Chase says 7-8 of diamonds and $1,110.
I promise you won't be that big of a pot, buddy. That's probably not going to happen.
I like being ahead.
But not a bad
I like
guess.
being ahead going in.
You got any other big events you're planning?
Well, I'm actually leaving tomorrow for Houston. I'm going to go to play a few events at the Poker House Tour. 3 events this week. Tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then I'll come back.
Well,
and then that's all I really have planned until the World Series.
Nice.
And like I said, I plan on hopefully playing like 5 to 6 events in the World Series, but I'll start with 2. And depending how good or bad, hopefully not terrible I do with those, we'll go from there. So I'll assess
mixed games, or what are you going to play?
All mixed games. Everything I'll play will be a mixed game. You will not see me in a Hold'em tournament. All the ones I'm playing this week are going to be mixed events too. So, but I was really close to getting one of those Poker Atlas trophies, I lost to a guy named he's a really nice guy. I played with him plenty of times. He lives out in Houston, I think. But when we played last year in Austin at TCH Austin or whatever, we played heads up, and I had a picture of it. I was right there. I was taking it home, and then he beat me heads up, and I just didn't. Just it was right there. It was right there at the table. Just couldn't. Almost brought it home with me. Just didn't quite get there. But those are cool trophies, though. I like to have one. I like.
You'll get one.
So, what's this? Ace 8 high gets there. Yeah, you was it 04? I think I saw. I looked on Hindamob one day. I remember
06.
06. That's what
It was the Jamie Gold year.
The Jamie Gold year. Yeah.
What was cool about it was we were in the same room as the main event at the same time as the main event. So we were in the Rio.
Right.
Daniel Negreanu actually sponsored me and some other players to go. He paid us a little cash and decked us out in his gear. That was back when he had full contact poker.
That is so cool.
Because I had won a leaderboard thing on his website.
That is so cool. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Got to meet him.
And
then I cashed in the tournament, which was the bonus. Beat all my buddies and last longer.
Yeah, perfect. We'll get back out there and do it again.
No, I'm 1 for 1. You can't.
Are you saying?
No, I'd like to sometime go play the seniors or something.
I mean, what's really cool about Vegas in that sense, especially during this time, is like, you don't have to like go to like, the Bellagio and Aria and stuff. I mean, you can go to the Orleans or you can go to like Golden Nugget. They're all they're all reasonable. It's not you don't have to. It's not like every tournament has to be 500 plus. You can do plenty of tournaments you can do for $200 or
correct. Yeah,
it doesn't
even cheaper. I remember playing $60 and $80 dailies out there.
Yeah, exactly. So, Miz all in with Ace Queen.
It's gonna work.
Yep, Queen's full of sixes. Will get it done against CB.
I'll be happy with that.
All right, guys, we might get to hand 80. I know it's coming up. It'll let us know. The last hand will conclude with the bomb pot. So,
you think that was the hand that Miz won?
No, I don't think that's what it is. I think what happened was it happened on the bomb pot.
Probably.
My guess is he got at least half that bomb pot whenever it comes up.
Makes sense. And there it is. Here it is.
So let's see.
So put your money on Miz right here.
Yeah, if I'm a betting man, I want to say that Miz might have a piece of this. Last hand, guys. We appreciate y'all staying with us tonight. Hope y'all had fun. I want to thank Daryl for being out here with me, with this, dedicating this time when he could be doing anything else, playing chess or sleeping or watching baseball. He's out here hanging out with us.
I like to be part of it. It's fun. I appreciate you doing it. You're really good at it.
Well, I appreciate that. Trust me, I try to get better. I don't feel like I do a great job all the time, so I do my best. We'll look at the hands, guys, and here are the boards. So that's definitely a draw heavy board, and that's a draw heavy board. Whenever the board's not paired and not like full flush from the get go, there's always a chance for some action because nobody really has anything locked up. Sometimes paired boards and bomb pot hands just will kill action immediately, and everybody basically just folds.
So Miz has the nut flush draw. What are the odds of heart comes? He's also got pocket 3, so.
Oh yeah.
Which board is he gonna hit?
He might hit both these boards, to be honest with you. I mean, he's got a good. I mean, heart comes off and he pairs the board. He could make a full house and a nut flush on the other board.
So maybe a scoop.
This might be a scoop. We're about to find out. We have DJ. He has he's got a straight draw on top board, and a pair of 5s, and then he's got a pair also and a straight draw. He's got a pair of 10s on the bottom board and a straight draw. So
CB's got a straight draw and a flush draw.
Yes, he definitely does. He's got actually a really big wrap. Anything from a 3 to a 9 will get him there. So the only thing that's kind of hurting him is he has hearts, but they're just not the best hearts. But he's got like a huge wrap. That one's definitely. Oh wow! And so now he's got double nut flush draw on both boards. Miz does,
and the pocket 3s for the boat.
And so right now, what's happened is DJ's made the nut straight on the bottom board with king queen. So he's probably just going to hammer this, and he has 2 pair kings and 5s, and still has a decent straight draw himself. He can catch an ace or a 9 to also make the best straight on top board. So there's some money going to get in this pot, regardless. Is all I'm trying to say. There's a lot of big hands and big draws. What does CB want to do? He's got a really good draw on the top board, but doesn't really have a whole bunch working for him on the bottom board. So that's always something you want to kind of take into consideration on bomb pots. Is like, if I hit, I still probably gonna not win the second half. So it's just I'm really drawing for putting all this money into maybe get half this money back.
Yeah, Chris called with his flush draw, straight draw.
Yeah, he's got a big wrap. I mean, like I said, a 3 through a 9 will get him a straight. Well, I say that 9 actually won't help. I mean, he wouldn't make a straight, but still DJ will make the bigger straight.
Oh.
9 because with a 9, DJ has queen 10 working all the way to the king on the top board. So let's see what happens. I can see a heart coming though. Jack and a 6. Wow. That's actually really good for DJ. I think
Biz
DJ
is all in.
Yeah. And DJ scoops. I mean, he has kings up, kings and jacks with the queen, and the nut straight on the bottom board.
So there goes our theory of Biz winning.
So guys, my theory, I guess it might have been the hand before that he said that, because that was not this one. Oh man, what a last
DJ's
hand.
struggling again.
He is struggling.
Ever since it said he was struggling, he just went on a run.
Oh my goodness.
It's got to be the big winner.
Ugh. Well, yeah. Let's see if it still says he's struggling. We'll get the stats up here temporarily, guys. That was the last hand. It's funny. Well, I'll keep you posted because when I get out to Vegas, for sure,
Please.
I will keep you in the loop. So everybody moved out of the tight aggressive. So Patty, Quack Quack, Hassos, and Baby Huey all finished in the knit quadrants. Calling station was Rhino and Miz, and then loose aggressive was Dopey, DJ, and CB. Excuse me. So somebody wasn't. I think it was Miz who was in tight aggressive at one point, but he moved to the other side. Struggling. That's so weird. It says
DJ. Isn't that funny? Most hands lost. So I guess, he didn't lose the most.
He was probably in a lot of hands though. Just
Patty Mac was cursed. I agree.
But also Lucky Star was DJ as well.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
There's your big pots.
Yeah. Set of 3s and they chopped that because they ran that twice. Hassos Picasso's was with that big hand where he made the best flush, definitely.
There's DJ's 100% luck.
And there's Patty Mac 0. We pretty much nailed that one.
Yeah, that was about right.
That was pretty much guaranteed.
What's the dealer doing?
He's probably making the bank right. So whatever his bank is, he's making that right.
The DJ's your big winner. 15.25.
Well, that's the stack. So I don't know what he was in
that's
for.
not profit. Yeah.
He might have been in just for 2. So we'll assume that was maybe he was in for 2 bullets, but here's the earnings. Yeah, so he was in for 400. That makes sense.
Okay.
And then
4 players in the green, 5 in the red.
But Dopey unfortunately had the most worst luck, and then Miz, unfortunately, he made a small comeback, but then it came back.
Well, Patty Mac did too. Patty Mac was down a lot more.
Yes, he was. He was in for probably.
It was 600.
No, I think he was in for 8 actually.
Was it?
I think it was 8. So he got about 300 back or so.
Nice.
All right, what else we got? Yeah, doing our this is our custom wood boards from Shane Rodderman. 972-467-868. I want to get one of these things. I might, get something from my mom or something. I just don't know exactly what kind of design.
Get Crowley Texas Chess Club.
That definitely do that. That'd be awesome. So look at this nice work there. Good piece of art. What else we got? And this is he was here tonight. He did well. He won a couple $100. Picasso's photography studios. He does it all. He has lots of skills, but definitely does good photos
And electrical.
and electrical. That's right.
Do both.
And like I said, does it professionally for like some touring bands. I forget. He tells me about all that. He name drops lots of musicians. He's a very nice guy. He's fun to talk to.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, for sure. All right. Yeah, guys, we're still here for a little bit. We're gonna get go over some more of the tournaments. The road to Vegas. So this is not quite the end screen. This is just a.
So this is the end, but we're like Marvel. We're gonna have some stuff after the end.
Exactly. That's a great analogy. I like that. You know, my ex-girlfriend tried to get me into that stuff, and I kind of got hooked, but not really. It's just too nerdy for me. She's like, oh, no, you got to watch this movie all in order. I'm like, I'm not going to watch these 12, 13 movies. And, you know, Captain America and the Avengers doesn't really mean that much to me in this world. This is our road to Vegas qualifying. The qualifying period, we're almost done. June 1st is the last of it. You can qualify for playing cash games for your hours, qualify for finishing in points in our tournaments weekly, and we are going to send somebody to the main event with $1,000 or 1,000 cash.
June 7th is the cash players,
Yes.
and the 14th is the tournament players.
So June 7th at 3 p.m. These are both on Saturdays. The cash will be at June 7th, and the tournament. I'm sorry for the tournament points will be on the 14th.
Yeah, come get some cash hours and you can get in.
Absolutely. And every day, $500 guaranteed free roll at noon. So our lunchtime free roll, 10 for 10,000, 35 for 35, and then at the end of registration, the add-ons are $25 for 25,000 or $50 for 50,000 chips.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. The day ends and why we'll be here doing that.
Ed Gilbert will be here.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got.
$3,000 guaranteed free roll with bomb pot on Sundays at 5 and Fridays at 6:30. Same 0 for 3, 10 for 10, 35 for 35, and then at the break 50 for 50 or 75 for 100. Bomb pot at the beginning of every level. Sunday nights get huge.
Sunday night's big. Sunday nights, I believe, is at 5 o'clock and then 6:30 for
Correct.
Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And this was today, our $630 $1,000 guaranteed Dallas straddle free roll. This is where the 2x on the straddle on the big blind mandatory straddle, and like I said, all the structure is the same. Into registration is $50 for 50,000 or $75 for 100,000 on this tournament.
And on Tuesdays, just $1,000 guaranteed, no bomb pot, no limit hold'em, save 0, 0, 10, 10, 35 for 35, and add-ons at the break, 50 for 50 or 75 for 100. If you don't like the bomb pots, this is a good tournament to come play. Tuesdays and Thursdays. This one's a little lower guarantee, but Thursdays the same structure.
Absolutely. And what else? We got probably one or two more. Yeah, this is our $1,500 guaranteed free roll with bomb pot on Wednesdays at 6:30. So $10 for 10,000, $35 will get you started with 35,000. Anytime you're below 10,000 or below, you can add it on for $25 to get 25,000 more in chips. Into registration period, I believe, is 50 for 50,000. Oh, yeah, and $75 for 100,000.
Yeah, and here's the Thursday one we were just talking about. Same non-bomb pot structure, but with a bigger guarantee, $1,500 guaranteed. Thursdays at 6:30.
Yep. And like I said, the same thing. This is also $50 at the end of registration for 50,000 in chip add-on or $75 for 100,000 chips add-on at the end of the registration. And I feel like we got one more to talk about. It's the big one. It's the 5,000 guaranteed free roll with bomb pot at Saturday. It starts at 3 p.m. This one has been real busy. I think this past Saturday, our prize pool got up to almost like 7,500, or it was definitely over 7,000. And this one, into registration, it is $75 for 75,000, or $100 will get you 125,000.
There's 3 hours of open registration.
And that one is 3 hours of open registration. That is, you're correct.
Be prepared. Eat before you come.
All right, guys. Well, that was us tonight. I want to say again, thank you to Daryl for being here and being my co-commentator. We'll be here. You know, I'm here when I'm here, and if I'm not traveling around, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
good luck tomorrow, man.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that, buddy. And we'll be here, guys. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.